All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our late night Sunday live stream. Is me, the host of the stream, Mr. Cardconomist. How's it going, everybody? Hey, take a look at this beautiful, maybe overpriced Pikachu. That's a perfect Pikachu. I wonder how much this guy's really worth. Let me go see if I can find one for sale. Tonight, I'm hoping to sell off some slabs. I myself bought a slab, and it was really expensive. Perfect Pikachu, huh? Let's go find a perfect Pikachu. Am I the only one selling one? Oh, nope, there is one. Okay, hold on. I see one for 300. So that's quite a bit different from my price. So let's update my price, huh? So it looks like it was just listed too. Might have been listed today. What's up, James? How's it going, man? Brandon's here. He says, Mister. What's up, Brandon? Okay, and we will update this price to reflect a more competitive price. There we go. Long time no watch. What's up, Joey Albrecht? It's Christian Green. How's it going, Christian Green? So I'm broke tonight. Did you guys know that? I knew this was going to happen too because I was watching a card. It was an auction. Another legendary collection Charizard 10. I ended up winning the auction. My top bid was 14,000 and I got him for 12,200. But that's all my money. So I'm now poor. I'm as poor as I've ever been. Thanks for streaming, says James. No problem, man. 7-day work day, man. 7-day work week. First live attendance, says John. Mistress, this pre-recorded. It's always pre-recorded. Today we're playing a little bit of Minecraft music. Hi, Dad. Are you ready to be a grandpa? Better stream for 24 hours than Bags 10. Hey, buddy. What's up, Big T? How's it going? How is it going? So yes, I've got to sell some slabs and open some Pokemon packs because I am now very much out of money. I usually have a chunk of money that sits around in case something that is high on my buy list comes onto the market. And what happened in the last 2 weeks is the PSA 10 Charizard went into auction twice. It was actually the same guy selling it both times too, funny enough. He had two different legendary Charizards. He told me he was selling them because he wanted to buy, he was getting money together for a sports card purchase he was getting ready to make. I was like, oh, very interesting. So I think it's in better hands now because I'm a Pokemon card collector, so I'm never going to sell them. How much for the Neo Pokemon packs? As soon as I saw that PSA 10 card, instantly was like, there's no way you didn't pick that up. Mr. Better stream for 8 hours. Now, keep in mind, we don't want to stream for 8 hours because I need to wake up early for Monday morning. And then I need to get shipping because holy cow, there's a lot of shipping. I don't do any other work on the weekends. I don't do any grading. I don't do any shipping or cleaning. So there is just so much shipping because we got a lot of shipping orders on Saturday. See, normally if I was doing shipping every day, I would cut that shipping order down and get it all shipped out. But yeah, we're going to be crazy busy tomorrow. So this will probably be like a 3.5 hour stream. How many spots in the pack break? Yeah, let's start there. So this is a vintage fossil pack break. It's a light pack. Your best pull would probably be the non-hollow Dragonite. Actually, I want to look that up. I want to know what the non-hollow Dragonite goes for. First fossil Dragonite. So we're just looking for the cheapest one. Let's see. He's a beautiful card. And it looks like he sells for $400. So that's not bad. As a 10, he's about $400, the fossil Dragonite. You could also get non-hollow Gengar. The birds are pretty nice. But let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in here, which means there's 4 spots left. And when this pack is done, if you guys are still wanting a round of fossil, I think I have one more pack of this. Gengar is hella popular. I'll buy into the pack break, says James. Nice, man. Sounds good. All right, so we're going to log in and see where we're at. I don't remember what we did last night. Here is Sven with 2 live custom boosters. And then Charles Brucker with 8 more Fortnite Series 3. I suspect that's where we stopped last night, right? I think we did. Yeah, they were buying up all my Fortnite cards. I remember this now. And then we have Sasuke Uchiha. Hello, mister. I put an order through for the Japanese Jungle Pikachu 9, but sadly I saw it go to someone else. Would it be possible to just put that 35 toward my slab away? I'll be on the lookout for another slab. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. Did I write this down for you? Oh, I did. I wrote it down as 25, though, huh? Was that a mistake? Maybe that was a mistake. Oh, man, I make mistakes, don't I? Boop. So, Mr. Sasuke, I'll toss that over there, and we'll apply $40 to your slab away. Whew. We got classic Minecraft music playing. Isn't that nice? I was playing Minecraft just before we went live. So let's jump over to slab away. And we're looking for Sasuke, who is over here. Ah, he has a Deoxys. So that'll drop down to 80 bucks. All right, that's been updated. Gangers, how popular. I'll buy a new pocket. I thought this was the hot tub stream. Let's go into live chat. Yes, we're in live chat now. Emily Paris is here. I'm not sure if I have a bag, but I know my Charizard is with you. Please ship it all. Sounds good, Emily. Yes, actually, I believe you do have a bag. So we should be able to ship that and the Charizard. All right. So we're going to reduce that. Let's see. I think you had a bag down here. Emily Paris. Yay! We also have Jeremy Tierney down here. I got to remember that. All right. And print. Whew. Did you get a diamond hoe in Minecraft? No, not yet. What's up, Kurt? It's Kurt Ibrig. How's it going, man? So the stock market, the pre-market suggests that people are wanting to buy stocks right now. I wonder if that's because the jobs report came out for Maine. It was good. I wonder what will happen on Monday. Huey Vu says 20 Hololive. You got it, Huey Vu? Mr. Huey Vu. That means you'll need a sealed box. Here it is. All right, so a sealed box is 16 packs, and then we'll get 4 more packs from another box. Wow, this music's way too calming. I need some hype music. I'm gonna go to sleep listening to this. Here, what do we got? So this should be 8. Yeah, this is way too calm. I don't know, too calm, not as fun. Are there any Team Rocket return slabs left? Yeah, there are. So that's 16. Bitcoin is up 4%. That might mean the market is going to be up too. Yes. Ooh, excuse me. What did I have for dinner? I had pizza. Pizza and a vegetable tray. So I had a bunch of veggies. But mostly pizza, but also veggies. Man, I got to change the music. This music is way too quiet. Let's go with, what was I listening to recently? How about Smash Brothers Star Fox? Here we go. We'll listen to this for a little while. All right. Man, other music was just too slow. So, I think the veggies cancel the pizza. That's right. If you eat carrot sticks with your pizza, then you are totally healthy. All right, you get your promo card. Ooh, she's on a thing. Is that like what's on top of a Japanese building? That little crescent thing? How many spots left in the fossil? There's 4 spots left. But, you know, if people are really wanting into fossil, I have another pack. So we'll just start a second pack as well, okay? So have no fear. Just take a spot if you'd like a spot. Sneak. All right. We're back at it, everybody. How's it going, everyone? Boy, I was looking at houses again today. Whew. They are so expensive out here. They're like extra expensive. Like if you look at houses in St. Charles, Missouri, which is where I'm from, I could buy so much more house for the same amount. If you want a nice house out in Lake of the Ozarks, it's like $1.2 million. Probably is the entry level nice house. Mr. needs moolah. Dude, it's expensive out here. I was looking at nice houses back in St. Charles. I'm like, wow. Oops. What do we got? girl in the orange shirt. Necromancer girl. Her name's Uruha Rushia. Here's girl with the boobage. Oh my gosh. Mister, how are you? Glad you're on tonight. What's up, Mike? Welcome back. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining, everybody. Mister's back on the grind. Yeah, I'm grinding, that's for sure. Tomorrow we're gonna get all the shipping done. And then Tuesday we're gonna get a lot of grading done. And it's 6/6. So just a reminder, we have our friend Mr. John S. Pokestop coming from Hawaii, and he's anticipating arriving on June 23rd, and we'll begin training him to start encapsulating Pokemon cards. So it'll be his job to take the card and make sure it gets all slabbed up, and should really increase our productivity with the grading by a lot. Got to grind for the expensive new house. Yeah, I agree. Okay, here's Towards the Future Together. And Towards the Future Together. I think that's just the name of the card. Mister, I went to IKEA and they have tons of waifus. What? Wow, that's a lot of hollows. You'd think you would have gotten a full art by now. Double check, make sure I didn't miss any full arts. Wow, that was a sealed box. I'm not seeing any full arts. Could it be a defective box? My God. Here we go. We got Tokino Sora. Holy Jesus, dude. Well, how many packs was that? Mister, I bought the Jungle Pee-Pee. Oh, nice, man. Jungle Pikachu's looking real clean over there, isn't he? He's a beautiful card. I'm going to count how many packs that was. I'm curious. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was only 11 packs. Oh, no, we already opened some. Never mind. We opened some and I already tossed them away. We're going to run into some extra full arts then. Is this card set a TV show? Oh, here we go. Another full art right away. This is Fanatical over Hiyoko Shiranui Flare. I'm so bad with these names. She's got a giant tuna in her hands. Okay, so now you got 2 full arts. They're VTubers. Yeah, I'm a VTuber. I'll start going, Sensei! Here we are. Can you show us what the card looks like? Which card? Oh, there we go. A 3rd full art. Okay, I'm not feeling so bad anymore. So you do end up with 3 full arts. They were all crammed at the end. Whew. Getting a little worried for you there. All right, and that's it. So overall, it is kind of tough luck because that would mean your last 4 packs did not also have a full art in it. You got the standard 3 full art that comes out of a box. So your box, your steel box, had 3 full arts, and those extra 4 packs were cold hollows. Darn it. All right, not so bad, Mr. Huevu. I was a little worried for you there. The Legendary Collection Charizard. You want to see a Legendary Collection Charizard? I have 2 of them already. I just bought my 3rd one, and my God, did I spend a lot of money. I'm so poor now. I'm poor. I have no playing around money. I have no backup money. But that was like the money that I put to the side in case I see something that I really want and that I think is an unusually good deal. And I consider him a good deal, the Legendary Collection Charizard. That's why I target him. He went back up, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Oh man, those waifu looking like a snack, says Waifu. Oh, my God. Sell the boat, says James. All right, very good. Jared Sentovic, 3 Adventure Times. For Mr. Jared, you got it, man. I'm a recent Charizard collector, but I do not understand all the different base Charizards. You got to break the graded money slabs. Let's get this Phantom Forces box finished. Oh, yeah, the Phantom Forces box. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll take a look at the lists, everybody. Give me a minute. All right, what do we got here? Ooh. You got Flame Princess. That's a full art. Oh, very nice, man. I was like, I don't recognize that one. So it doesn't look like a full art at this angle. But if you tilt it, there we are. Cool, man. That's for Mr. Jared. What a snipe. All right, Jared, what else are you going to pick up? You got Ice King, Nice King. Oops. And... oh, man, he's creepy looking. Finn, Demonic Disguise. All right. So many Weiss cards. Go ahead and sleeve this one up. Jared Senovig, J.A. We are going to find your bag. So, I don't think this is an old bag, is it? I don't think it is. Here it is, Jared Senovig. Haha. Boop. Is the Gyarados for sale? Yes, that's why he's up here. He's up here because he is for sale. So, Perfect Pikachu, someone listed one today for $300, and I'm matching that price. So he's a $300 card now. I think that's very reasonable for a Perfect 10. Very reasonable. And we are refreshing now. The line's not terribly long. We just started. I don't know if anyone knew I was going live. What do we got? We got Kurt Eirig next. What's up, Kurt? He says 20 for the slab away. You got it, Kurt. Okay, we're jumping over to K. Kurt Eirig. Here it is. So we're going to take $20 off. So you would drop to $475.75. There we go. After that, you say one Sun and Moon base set. Really? Here you are. Hey, mister, how long is the stream? We just started. We're at the very beginning. We're going to go for a solid 3 hours at the very least. We could go longer than that if we're getting big orders. But yeah, at least 3 hours. Feel free to join and feel free to open up some cards, man. How far along are the large customs? They're getting far along. Let's find Kurt Eirig, and then we'll show the lists off. All right, Mr. Kurt. I'm trying to remember. Was Kurt Eirig one of the guys with the huge bag, and we were keeping it on the table? Might have been. He didn't mention if he had a bag. Let's see. I'll look over here. I don't need the reverse holo. Oh, thank you. I will just put him in the pile to be placed into a live custom. Thanks so much. Save me some time. Christian Green says, go ahead and pick one of my cards to send in for express grading, whichever you like the best. Oh, okay, I can do that. Whichever one I like the most, huh? Let's see. Where's one of those energy cards? No, I'm just kidding. Mister, do you think any Pokemon will overtake Charizard in popularity? As a gradable card, I mean, for modern, sure. I don't know about vintage, though. I don't know about vintage. Here we are. What's up, T-Rocket Grunt? I think the evolutions do pretty good. Rayquaza is pretty popular, too. Oh, look at that. Espeon, huh? Garchomp. Ampharos. This Lugia, but that's going to get not a 10. Okay. We'll just have a quick look at these, right? That's not bad. So I'm worried that the bottom's too thin on your Espeon for a 10. I'm sending in the Gyarados because I think he has the best shot at a 10. If you want to send the Espeon instead, feel free to do that. All right. Wow, I really like this song that's playing. Reminds me of Smash Brothers. Mister, if we have a sleepover, can you make us chicken and dumplings? Oh, of course. We'll have chicken and waffles. Well, you guys haven't had chicken and waffles? They're so good. No, I'm just kidding. I've never had chicken and waffles. I was surprised to find out people actually eat that. Am I out of markers? Where's my marker? All right, give me a moment. I think I confiscated my own marker. I have to go grab another one. It didn't, like, fall down, did it? Well, I don't see it. So I know where I can get a fresh one, though. All right. Whew. Oh, gosh, it didn't want to open. This is a 6.4 Express. There we go. Whoa, this marker doesn't want to close either. Weird. Very good. Now we got Brandon Galligan. 100 towards my slab away. Brandon Galligan. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate that. So you have the Charizard, and this is dropping down to 100. Almost done. You can tell when someone really wants a slab. Omar Olvera says, hello, mister. How are you? I'll take one pack break. Hey, how's it going, man? This music sounds like Star Wars. It is. This is Star Wars. They added Luke Skywalker to Smash Brothers. There we go. Mr. Show the lists. Oh, right, the lists. All right. Place that over there. So, here are the lists, everyone. Any update on new tops? I have not acquired a new tops box. All funds were used to acquire that extremely expensive Charizard. So here we are. Okay, that's the large. Here's Phantom Forces. Okay. Here is the charity card at $105 left. The sub list. And the UFC box break. So those are those lists. We also have the pack break. I believe there's 3 spots left on it. We have a second fossil pack, so we'll just crack that out when that one sells. Kurt Eirig is back. He wants 5 English Hololive. Oh, okay, we can do that for you. 5 of them, huh? English Hololive. I'm gonna have to be really careful this next week. I'm gonna have to be real selective with which cards I restock. Melee music. Show me the moves. She says fake. All right. Boop. Show the Charizard card you bought. Well, he's not here yet. He'll arrive probably in like a week. Yeah, he'll probably arrive in a week. All right, Kurt. Sleep. Kurt going deep today. Kurt pulls. Wow, you pull a full art right away. Natsuhiro Matsuri. Oh my God. Translation: jailbait. She looks way too young. Here's girl with the teddy bear, who actually also looks like jailbait. And here's a holographic girl. Which Charizard card is it that you bought? I bought another Legendary Collection Charizard. I'm all out of money. Okay, and here's another holo, and here's another holo. And then finally, on your last pack, oh, I like that card. I like this one because she's like, come play video games with me. That's my wife. Mister, do you keep your personal cards in like a fireproof safe? I'd hate to see all your cards lost. Yes, she says so on her streams. He got tired of Rev's signature, so he bought another. No, that's not true. Everyone beats up on Pokey Rev's signature, but I see the signature as probably, perhaps it will sell for more money to someone within his community. Somebody in his community has got deep pockets like that. All right, here we are. Ooh. So Kurt Eirig. Yeah, so I treat it as a bonus. There we go. So we got Krenin, Kong Li's Young, Camille. Imagine we all got a Charizard and every PokeTuber passed it around and we all like signed it. How cool would that be? Like imagine you got Leonhardt signature, PokeRev signature, and a bunch of other guys together, and we all signed it, and it's had a bunch of fancy signatures on it. That'd be neat, right? Somebody would value that. Of course, it'd be cooler if it was all signed on a card. Like directly onto the card rather than the slab. There we go. Now we got James O'Brien. 1 Pikachu Japanese. Thanks, James. Here it is. So this is James O'Brien. Remove that sticker for you. Flip this around. Yeah, that's one of the nicest cards we had up on the table. Right now, I think this is the second nicest. Ooh, fancy. Don't blame you for wanting it. One spot in the fossil pack break. Oh, we're getting close. Ooh. Morning, mister. I had to take my pup out for a potty break now. Can't sleep. Perfect start time for the stream. Nice. James O. Bryan. Wow, we picked up 200 viewers pretty fast, man. We're only 25 minutes in. Okay, now we've got Steve Scatabooey. Can you ship my bag to Steve? Do you mind showing my items real quick? Let's go find you, Mr. Steve. Yeah, we'll find you. Sergio. Just got to find you. I don't remember which box we had you in. Really? Did we move you down here by now? Maybe we moved you down here by now. Simeon, San, Sandra. I didn't want to have to do this. I'm going to have to pick the boxes up. All right. It's my favorite YouTuber. It's Mr. What's up, Tony Pepperoni? We were talking about pepperoni nipples yesterday, but you weren't here for that. You showed up after we were done talking about it. What's your opinion on pepperoni nipples? Shooter McSweaty, Sammy Mundi. Okay, I don't think you're in this box at all. Let's try this box. Oh, you know what? I think I do know where you're going to be. You're going to be up top, aren't you? Mr. needs to... Oh, no, you're not. You're right here. Haha. All right. I mean, you got pepperoni. Big nipples are gross as cheese. Wow, I don't agree. Here's Houndoom, Simisear, Sylveon. Not that I... the thing is, I don't really have a preference. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't affect me. Why did Chili and Battle Styles go back to 5? I'm afraid they did. All right, Steve, let's get you shipped. All right, so we have your 2-8 address, and I'm grabbing your email. This would be pretty light to ship, I think. So we'll make it a light bag. And print. Cheese is spitting facts. Mister, you agree my Misty's favor. Boobies are boobies. All right, we'll go ahead and grab this. There we go. Dark nipples are scary, homie. Wake me up when this recession ends. Wake me up when this recession ends. Thomas Smart is here. He says, I have a bag, 6 Astral Radiance. You got it. Astrals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Chilling Rain's actually starting to be pretty old. Did you notice that? Chilling Rain, that set's old now, man. Getting older. He said 6, right? Yeah. I had a slab, mister. Yeah, that gets added later. When it's actually getting packaged, that's when that gets added. All right. Sneak. Which is better, big areola or big nipple? Have you guys ever seen a girl with like nipples that are like really long? They're like this long from here to here. You ever seen that? I've seen that. I was shocked. Or you got girls and they'll have like a nipple and it'll be like the same color as their skin. The areola will. And so it's almost like they don't have one. And you're like, wow. Takes all sorts, everybody. Here's Radiant Heatran. Boop. I love a woman with a fat booty, says Keller Smith. Stormy! I feel the same way about men. Man, when they have a fat ass. Hey, mister, got that promo Zard someone gave you for free? It got it graded? Guess what? It graded. What did it grade? Here we are, Flapple. Boop. Nope, I seen the big areola ones. Cottage cheese booty. Here's Heatran. There we go. Boop. And Grant. Yay, we did it! That's for Thomas Smart. Thanks, Thomas. That was okay. You got the full art Starmie. How many piercings is too many, mister? I am a kind of person who enjoys seeing piercings, so I don't really care. I mean, there is a point where it's too much. It's like it's every square inch of your body. That's just, some people are like weird. They get like a bazillion piercings and then they try to look like a lizard man or something. Like that's too much. But I really don't care about piercings either. So you can have them, you might not have them. It wouldn't matter to me. Actually, I find that there's people out there who don't like piercings, and that always surprises me. I'm like, what's wrong with piercings? Not that complicated. It's like a piece of clothing that's connected to you. Mister wants to pierce his diglet. There we go. It's almost like it's like wearable jewelry. People don't mind when you wear earrings. They go, oh yeah, earrings are fine. You know what I mean? But if you want to wear earrings on your nipples, then everyone gets upset. Doesn't make any sense. We got Mr. Singh Hodgman's store with the large order. What's up, man? He says, hey, Mr. Singh Ho J Man here. Hope you are having a great night. I am. We're talking about boobs. He says, let's snipe that Zard. Is the Team Rocket Returns Togetic still available for slab away? Yeah, I suppose it is. 4XY Evos. All right, let's do the 4XY Evos, man. You're going deep. I like my women with no tattoos and no piercing. I mean, that's fine too if a girl has no tattoos, no piercings. But and let's say she does, as long as they're not like super ugly. Now, maybe that's part of it. Okay, so like the actual tattoos she chooses can be quite ugly, and that plays a role. So if it's distasteful, then that sucks, right? And that happens to people. People choose tattoos that don't look very flattering. But I think that's becoming less common. You know, I think people are getting real good at picking tattoos, or maybe the tattoo artists are getting better at it. I don't know. All right. 2 VMAX. Boop. Then you get girls who go like too far. People can go too far with the tattoos, you know. They can just like cover their entire body. It's like an aesthetic or a style to have like your whole body's got tattoos, like the Yakuza or something. And it's kind of like, all right, we get it. Your personality is tattoos, right? One Shiny Star V. Your whole personality is, I have tattoos. I don't even mind that too much. Like, who cares? Their whole personality can be tattoos. Nothing more important than family. Girls with womb tattoos. Is that a thing? I heard people are getting like tattoos on the inside of their butt. Have you guys heard that one? What if Quip got nipple piercings and tattoos? I'd be okay with it. Face tattoos are nasty, says Kika. What about tongue tattoos? Ordering more Merlins. Hope I pull the Charmeleon. I feel it. Tonight's the night that you pull the Charmeleon. It's Charmeleon time. All right, here we go. I like big belly bitches, says Tony. Oh my God. Hey, you did it. Right off the bat, you pull a character secret rare. But it's Orbeetle. Damn it. Come on, Orbeetle. Get out of here. I got my dick piercing stuck on my wife clip piercing. That was a fun night. My friend got his name tatted on his dick. What's your perfect tip, mister? So when it comes to women's breasts, I am not super picky, actually. Yeah, just not terribly picky. That is the actual truth. I don't go, oh, this one's way better than the other one. Here's, oh, look at this Charizard. I like small butts and I cannot lie, says James. Oh my God. Look at this Eternatus. Mister, my wedding party was today. I ate tons of tacos. I hate tongue piercings, says Charles. They aren't even good to have. People tend to grind and play with them on their teeth, and it grinds down the enamel of their teeth. Some are way better than others, says Dwight. Oh, nipples? We have some nipple connoisseurs in here. There we go. Well, you know, I find that how pleasing your partner looks is one issue, but the way a woman looks, it only takes you so far when it comes to happiness in bed. And a lot of the times, a more important aspect is, you know, how open-minded is she? Does she have a good sex drive? And how good of a partner overall is she, right? So, I don't know. I think the psychological aspect, sexuality when it comes to a woman is more interesting to me than just like maybe like these really specific things like no tattoos, no piercings. You know what I mean? Like you could get somebody who looks precisely the way you want them to look, but it turns out you're not very compatible in bed with them. You know what I mean? And I think that's a much a much bigger issue. All right, here we go. Electabuzz, Vulpix, Sandshrew, Onyx, Doduo. I also believe that there's this thing that happens where you kind of adjust to like what you have, too. That's another thing. So if you have somebody and they're meeting your needs, so to speak, you end up going, well, this is what I like. You know what I mean? Ever tasted nipple jizz? Comes down to how good that Weeping Bell grips that Diglett. Something like that. Oh, you're in the Weedle gang now. Look at that, Mr. Singh Hodgman store. It's Sing Ho J-Man. Sing Ho J-Man. There we go. I've probably been saying it wrong. All right. After they have babies, they all get effed up anyways. Oh, you're talking about breasts? I've heard of that. My wife hasn't had any kids, so I haven't experienced it. But yeah, I've heard of that. You need compatible big spoon, little spoon factor. Here we are. Spoken like a true sex guru. Soup. Charmander. Oh, look, it's Devolution Spray. Oh, Chansey. Chansey's a scary pull, man, because if your Chansey can grade 10, that's a big deal. And you got a thin print line down here. You want to see? Pretty thin. Yeah. You could just send it in. I think she's a little off center, too. Chansey is a pink and thick Pokemon. You all ever met a lady with the duck trio? You all ever met a lady with the duck trio? Oh, my God. Boop. All right. Oh, I almost threw these into the wrong box. So, you have a bag, right? Les Snipe Dazard. You definitely have a bag, don't you? Pretty sure he does. Mister, do you like a fat vagina? How do you define a fat vagina? Is it a fat vagina where it's got like the pouch above it? Or is it just like, she's like super fit, but she's got like flappy coochie lips? That's hard to describe. Like, what does that mean? Fat vagina. Here we are. Do you remember the hangover when Stu said, oop, I didn't get to read that. Fat all over. I want Mister to talk about the economy, but this is more important. I think it's the thing up above it. I'm here for the fupa. Roast beef hanging out. You know, the roast beef issue? Never cared. Didn't matter. Like, who cares if it's got roast beef? I'm going to Arby's. And I've seen a few vaginas in my time. Actually, I had this one girlfriend who had like a really weird vagina. It was like a complete outie vagina, you know what I mean? You know how girls have like the outer flap and it tends to kind of hide stuff, and then girls have like varying degrees of that. This girl had like none of that. It was all out. And it was, you know, you get used to it actually. It doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was, I remember that was the weirdest one. I didn't know what to think of it. I was like, oh, really? I was like, really? She was conscious aware of it too, because her older sister wasn't like that. So, let's see. After Mr. Sing Ho Jamin's store, we got Jacob Underwood. One in the fossil. Do you happen to have your slabs listed? No, I'm afraid not. Did you try to tuck it back in? No, there's no point. Jacob Underwood. Yeah, other stuff too. Like, girls have it angled differently. For you guys who haven't had a lot of sex, you got girls where it's like angled differently on their hips or something. You ever notice that? That always catches me by surprise too. Good thing I'm not watching on my TV tonight. The freaks are out tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need one more. Some girls have it more toward the front. Some have it more directly underneath. One in the large. One in the large. Here we are. I'll never forget the tightest one. The tightest one. That doesn't even... She was tight because she wasn't that wet, man. She wasn't in the mood. Wait, I thought we already did Jacob Underwood. Whoa, hold on. Putting you in the main large because I'm distracted. We're talking about Coochie Mamas. There we go. Let me get you on the sub list, which is what you actually meant. There we go. I'll never forget the stinkiest one. I think the girls I met were like more aware of that because I never ran into that problem. Have you guys ever ran into that problem? Not a single one of the girls I ever got hooked up with ever had a stinky vagina. Never had that issue. Not once. 5 Evo Skies. I'll never forget that one either, says Big T. Here we are, 1, 2, 3. Jaguar Place disappeared because he got into vagina collecting, then Pokies now. Keep that to yourself. What did it smell like? Never had a stinky one. Only clean vaginas. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I don't want to run into... I don't know. I made her get in the shower. If she stinks bad, the pH is off or she's overweight. Not as common in the skinny minis. Huh. Smells like tuna salad, says Cheese. You ever put your tongue too deep in? Oh my God. Never had stinky, but had one that worked out a lot, so it smelled sweaty. I mean, here's a genuine question. How many of you guys have sincerely eaten ass before? I bet you some of you guys have never done it. Bet you're too scared. Too scared of running into some of those Whisker Biscuits. Well, this conversation, though. I bet some of you guys have never done it. Steve. Derek LED says, me, 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 me. Dingleberries? Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. I'm from Texas. We eat ass. No way. Eating booty. They may have corn. Actually, never. Yeah, it's kind of that was a tougher one. Yeah, that one's a tougher one, definitely. Tossing the old salad, not the groceries. Eating ass is a rite of passage. Hey, mister, how was your day? Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, it's a good day. All right, here we go. Jacob Underwood. We got Leafy on. Ooh. You know, the hardest part to it actually is finding a girl who's comfortable with that, by the way, because almost no girls want to do that. Girls are terrified of that. Tougher one, he says. How's the line? What's up, Mike? I think that there's something in your mind that sort of switches on and off when it comes to like cleanliness. And when you get, you know, in the mood, it turns off so that you can do the dirty deed, right? But however, when you're not in the mood, your desire for cleanliness jumps back to normal. Isn't that interesting? See how somehow your brain knows to be less cleanly or something. I don't know. It's like your brain accepts more dirtiness when you're in the mood. Jacob Underwood. Nothing wild coming out of there. Your wife says, let's spice things up. Eat my ass. You up to the task? I'm definitely up to the task. I've smelled what comes out of my wife. I'm good on that one. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Get yourself a bidet and enjoy. Mister, what you do is tell her to ride your face. No, I've never done that. I've never had a girl do that. I don't find that... I feel like they could lose their balance and like smush me or something. Yeah, I've actually never done that. It seems uncomfortable for the girl. Toby Pierce says, 3 ass trolls. You got it, Mr. Toby. The whole like she sits down on your face scenario. Never done that. Never done that. Just doesn't seem comfortable. 1-star birth. You ever 69? Yeah, it's okay. 69, that's okay. I think it's kind of boring, to be honest. Boop. Mister, can we talk about politics? Girls are scary. What separates can never smush, mister? What? My girlfriend trying to ride my mustache. How are you, Mike? I love my butt eaten like a can of sardines. Yo, why do bigger girls S-dig so hard? What? Is there some kind of data behind that? I don't know if there's any data behind that. The answer is no, Mr. A. Perez. Well, tonight is fantastic. You ever 79? Only once. But I don't talk about it. I like how Mr. likes to lick butt. Mr. Starfield is delay because Elden Ring raised the bar on video games. That's what I heard. All right, cold. How was your first time, mister? My first time. So I had my first girlfriend where we got sexual, and both of us had been saying like the whole time that we would not get sexual. We had been saying that the whole time. We're like, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything. And one of the main reasons is because neither of us wanted to rush it, and we didn't want to deal with pregnancy risk or anything like that. And of course, that did not work at all. What was surprising is that I too was saying, yeah, let's not do anything. Let's not do anything. That would be stupid of us if we got sexy with each other. And then it's like, you know, you leave us alone in a bedroom and all that goes out the window. It's like, let's do something. Let's get crazy. And that was really memorable. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Very strong memory of it. It was a very positive experience. And then I had a terrible fright that I had just gotten a girl pregnant who I did not really even care that much for. All right, let's see. Just caught up on the stream, mister. Ooh, Chansey. How long did you last? Well, we didn't even... so the sex didn't end with either of us having an orgasm because it was her first time as well. And she was having pain during the intercourse, so we had to stop. So it was extremely exciting sort of like experience, and just sort of like neither of us had like a lot of experience with it, and well, again, it was our first time, both of us, and so I was loving it, but I think she was getting hurt, and she's like, "All right, we gotta stop now." You know what I mean? That's probably a good thing because you wouldn't want that to continue. We weren't using any birth control at all. Brigido Ibarra says 2 celebrations. 2 celebrations. Ever let a girl eat your ass? I'm afraid not. Did you stick your finger in her booty? Actually, eventually, but not that time. VMAX Climax. One day that was a thing. My first time I could not finish. It was very frustrating. I've only pulled 1 V card in my life, if you know what I mean. Mr. must have been hung. Well, sure, but also I think part of it was she was nervous, so I think that was also part of it, by the way. Mister, do you woo girls with your Poke collections? Yeah, so basically I tell her, you ever had a diglet? And she goes, oh my God. Mister, have you ever had a girl suck your toes? I have sucked a girl's toes, but I've never had my toes sucked. Please, mister, spare my kids of hear more. Oh my God. Here is, oh, Mimikyu. Has she ever licked your gooch? No, I never do any of that kind of stuff. I'm not comfortable with, it's interesting. I'm comfortable with it going one way, but not back toward me. Random person, Mr. must have been hung. Mr. was sure. Well, you know, I do think about everything that happened that day. And, you know, oh, look at that. Gold Star Umbreon, Mr. Brigido. That's quite a pull, mister. There we go. Quip's toes look succulent. Aren't they? She has excellent feet. I tell her she could quit her job and be a foot model. She swallow your kids, mister. Yes, not at first. Wow, these are personal questions. Mister, you should try it first time. I damn near threw my head back. Tell your kids to go the F to sleep. All right. Boop. All right. So, Brigido, let me find your bag. Let's see, Brigido. I think there's a lot of pressure for girls to do that, don't you think? Let's find Brigido. Boop. Does your wife know you've been with others? Yeah, she does. She knows. If she swallows, she's a... After tonight, we can finally call Mr. Brother. Mister, have you ever cosplayed as a Pokemon and have Quip capture you? That is very funny, but no. Chat is off the hook. Can't get enough of your streams. Let's go. Brandon, says Trent. Ooh. Wow, great pull, Mr. Brigido. Zach Patch says, for Merlin, Series 1. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. How many pregnancy scares have you had? Oh, definitely like... I would say I had 2 major pregnancy scares. After the second one, I'm like, I'm never having this problem again. And so I did the big boy thing and I started buying all the condoms and everything like that. And, you know, if I got serious with the girl, I'd tell her, you got to be on birth control or we're not doing anything. So I was real pushy because the second time I almost got a girl pregnant, it was with the girl I definitely did not want to have kids with. And it definitely seemed like she was pregnant. And I was having like a mental breakdown at the thought of having to, you know, look at that, Zach. See, Zach, when we talk about the right subjects, all the good pulls come out. Beautiful. Picking up your Charmeleon. All right. Boop. All the condoms, been using the same one since 05. Best condom, question mark? All I remember, I was getting like Trojan brand condoms. That's all I remember. I didn't know, I was horribly embarrassed to buy them back then because you guys have to remember, I was raised Catholic. and I came from a family of 11 children. My parents were very much against contraceptives. They're like, it's the devil, it's bad. So when I was younger, I too thought that it was a terrible and bad thing to use them. There was like a stigma in my mind around it. Like, I'm a dirty dog if I'm using this. It's not true love. There was some weird feeling about it that I had carried on with me into like my dating. And so I had to overcome that sort of embarrassment and the feeling of guilt and the religious feel. Because I didn't actually leave religion till I was about 25. So I was still religious at that point. So there was some guilt. Because the Catholic Church pretty explicitly tells you can't use contraceptives. So I was, I was basically choosing to be a bad person at that point. Toys R Us sold condoms. There we go. Did it really? I don't see a problem with that. All right, here we are. Let's see. That Charmeleon looks like a 10, says Kyle. Is better than a raincoat. Whoop. Yeah, so for a while, I was just using the pull-out method, and that is a terrible way to live your life. It really is, and you are definitely probably going to get a girl pregnant. I don't think I'd ever Googled so many times, can early messing around get a girl pregnant? I won't say the exact words because I'll spare your ears, but yeah, I was doing all this Google searches. I was like, oh my God, what are the early signs of pregnancy? So because if she got pregnant, I wasn't going to have an abortion, right? Because I was Catholic. So that was going to be it for me. I was going to have to marry her and raise kids with her. It was like a done deal if she got pregnant. And that's how it was in my mind. So it was extra terrifying because I did not want to get married and I didn't want to settle down. My friend McQuay wants to know best condom brand. Snorlax only bangs his hand. Oh my God, geez. Here we go. Beautiful. Had a really bad scare freshman year. Yes. Yes, the scares are, that is definitely sort of a rite of passage as pregnancy scare. Verified Weeb. 1 TCC booster. Please, got a bag. Oh, you got it, man. All right, you're getting the next boosty in the box. What do we got? Oh, a lovely Charizard this time. All right, just Charizard. That is a little bit of a cold pack. So that's kind of how that works. Oops. So there's a hot pack and there's a cold pack in the box. Yeah, I remember the first time I lost my virginity, right? I remember afterwards, I felt like I was walking on air. I felt like my body had like physically undergone a change, like a metamorphosis. I came out of my cocoon or whatever. It was a really fascinating experience. And so if you have not ever had sex in your life, you really should, and you shouldn't wait. You should be safe. I don't recommend waiting because I feel like having sex for the first time basically turned me into an adult, like almost instantly, like in one day. My whole demeanor changed. I was like 10 times more confident, and the world actually seemed considerably less anxiety-inducing as well. There was like a chemical change in my brain. I couldn't even explain it to you. And so I feel like people who haven't had sex are probably missing that experience. Next up, we got Kip Saxon. He says, 1 TCC booster. You got it. What if you never coomed? Do you stay a virgin? Yes. Dude, what a waste of a moment. I wasn't here live to see it. Zach! He finally pulls the Charmeleon, but he's not here. Eric says, testosterone gains after sex. Endorphins. What's up, mister? How's the line? Females were so easy after I lost mine. Okay, here we go. Oh, speaking of hot ones and cold ones, there we go. Golden Zoroark. Wow, man. Beautiful card. Look at that, everybody. So that just came out of a TCC booster for 24 bucks. Not bad. Now, I want to point out, we've pulled 2 of these out of these TCC boosters at a much faster frequency than we've gotten them out of Dark Phantasmas. So, just want to point that out. Okay, Kip. I have a bag. Let's go find Kip's bag, then. Why did it unsub me? It says, D's. Hit that sub button, D's nuts. What, Kelsey, Kara Nichols, So you got a bag. So you say. So you claim. We got to try and find it. But yeah, I described the feeling as walking on air, and that is a very accurate description for the feeling. I really did feel like I was walking on air right afterwards. I'd already had a very similar feeling, like the first time I touched a naked woman's breasts. It was like your whole brain undergoes a change, like a physical change. Keller Smith, Keys. Where's Kip Saxon? Kip, can you give me some details about your bag, will you, Kip? I feel like we haven't had an order from you in a little while. How do I buy? Check the description for a link. It'll tell you how to buy. Curtis. Like walking on sunshine. Yeah, it definitely causes some kind of physical change in your brain. There's something happened. Oop, that's Kurt Ivrig. We already had Kurt. Kip, is it like a large bag? Once you get a piece, that's all you can think about. I have a new puppy, a Perez. Wow. All right, I'll keep looking while you guys talk. How's the line? How's everyone doing? I don't think the line tonight will be very bad. I think it'll be a shorter line. Dude, I get this feeling like Kip Saxon has a really old bag, and like I'm not going to find him very quickly. Arturo Perez. How long is the queue? Mr. probably never tasted his own coom. That is very, very gross. Let's see. Derek, my man, that's awesome, Zach. 20-minute queue. Well, I can't promise that. Let's see. I didn't see you in the K box. Keller Smith, Krenin. The line sample his boots, 20 minutes. Kelsey. You're not popping up, but the problem is I don't even have a memory of your bag, really. That's what bothers me. This is Grant. Okay, so until he can pop in here and give me some details on his bag, in the meantime, I think what I'd like to do is get this into a brand new bag, okay? Kip, I need some details on your bag to help find it. It's unfortunate, but our table is so full. Our table is so full that it can be hard to find an older bag. He had a decent-sized one. Okay, so that's an important detail, because if that's true, he probably went into some new location for overflow bags. I think what I'll do, if that's true, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop and I'm going to look over here for a moment, okay? Maybe he shipped. He says he did have a bag. So we got a Sarah Chan bag, Carl, Sven. There it is, Kip Saxon. Found it. All right. There we go. See, that little detail is very important. Watching these streams every day, you get invested into people's pulls. You out his bag in the round filing cabinet. What? All right, we found his bag. See? I gotta have that little detail. If it's not a common bag to be pulling, I gotta have that little detail, because I do have a method to my madness. And that little key detail, your bag size, tells me a lot. Mr. Say I look like you. People say I look like you. What? We're going to update this to say 622 on it. There we go. He's a meth addict. Sexuality is a fascinating thing. I really believe in the idea of like sexual healing. Really believe in that. I think it's a real healthy thing for humans. It's great for your relationship. It gives you babies, which when you find someone you want to be with, that's important too. Alexio Alvarez says, "Oh, mister, it's been a while. I have a hits bag somewhere. Can I please have 7 Diggy Classics?" You got it, man. 7 Diggy Classics. Mister, when's face reveal? Face reveal? I never do those. Okay. So, do I have another Diggy Classic open? I do not. Let me get a fresh box of Diggy Classic. Oh, wait. This box is open. Cool. I want to see if Mister gets the rare top series card. I probably won't. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. And 1. I think the better value is in the more affordable sets. Submit your orders. What's up, Rusty Bones? Watching live birth is insane. Some doctors do it every day. They probably get used to it. They're like, yeah, pop that baby out. Can you get Gen 3 tops? Not worth it. Overpriced. Steep. So you're saying you didn't buy the Advanced Challenge box? I did not. Not interested in it. I thought the Yo Gabba Gabba Pikachu in the back was 600, not 300. It's 300, mister, if you'd like it. Mister, what soap do you use to clean your colon? Oh, you know, I'm a guy, so I have one shampoo bottle, and it's a body wash shampoo hybrid, and I just used that on every inch of my body, including my butthole. So, pretty simple. My doctor was chewing gum, so relaxed when he delivered my son. That's right. Baby time. You see, my wife has like 50 different, bottles of stuff in her bathroom, and that's like the perfect difference between men and women right there. Perfect example of how we're so different. Someone slab away the perfect Pika. Mr. sharing his butthole hygiene. That's right. Look at this. You got Tyrannomon. Yay! Full art Tyrannomon. What do I order for vintage mystery single? I don't know what you mean by that. Ew, fake smelling girl shampoo. I know. Girl shampoos, they're always like, if you put this shampoo in your hair, you'll get 10 years younger. I swear to God, all their shampoo says the same thing. My wife has so much stuff in the shower, it's crazy. I think everyone got pregnant during lockdown. I know, even Bill Gates got pregnant. Okay, Mr. Alexio. A.L. Let's go find your bag. Mr. Alexio. You got your Dynamo. So you're saying you got a hits bag, huh? Alexio Alvarez. You're in luck, Alexio. We're having a terrible time holding on to all of the A boxes. Oh, you've got a box. My God. I'm glad you got a box. We don't got room for anything right now. Mr. Zach has nothing to chase now. We'll get the EX Dragon set. Your how to order says there are single vintage cards. Oh, yeah, like the poker cards or the Japanese vintage. You can find that on the menu, which is the description, right? Okay, now we're refreshing. DBZ really hitting off. Dark Charmeleon is pretty nice. All right, let's see. Yes, vintage, says Corn. So, jumping back here, we have Mr. Eid Assad. What's up, Eid Assad? He wants one Realm of the Gods and one Naruto Foretold Prophecy. All right. Look at that Naruto Foretold Prophecy pack. I'd rather him get Platinum Arceus. Cheaper, to be honest. Platinum Arceus. Sneep. And I don't like Platinum Arceus. Sneep. I got a much cooler box than that anyways. But I haven't done any restocks in a little while because between these two Charizards, my gosh, that's all of my money to do things with. Just going deep on 2 Charizards. 26,000. I guess I could have, instead of buying those Charizards, I could have bought another Gold Star. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Here, we're going to play Fire Emblem's music for once. Think I'll get tired of it? I'll probably get tired of it. So, Ian Assad, let's see what you got in your Foretold Prophecy, because this was just one holo card. This is Fire Emblem music, everybody. Hey, can you ship? All paid. Yeah, we can do a shipping. If your shipping's already paid, we can ship this out. So you got Ninja Art, Super Beast Scroll, and Miroku. Wow, Miroku. So this card has special colored letters. We got some singing back there, huh? Whoa. Mister, how many of your underwear have permanent skid marks? You think I wear underwear? That's funny. Mister, what's the giveaway for today, says Salinity. Salinity, today there is no giveaway. I didn't do any grading today, so I don't have anything prepared. Ooh. No free ones? So, Ian, let's go find your bag. All right. Here we are. Oh. I'll never forget when people could donate to play music on stream and someone got you to play hard rock. I don't remember that. I don't like wearing underwear either. Here we are. There we go. Oh, right. You wanted to ship. Let's grab your bag and give me a moment. I'm going to jump into your PayPal. We're going to get you a label made. All right. So we have an address that begins with 29. Wow, this music sounds very regal. Oh, we'll put this down. Boop. The thrift store I went to today had a damaged Plasma Storm Charizard, and they wanted 600. Bruh. They said, I know my worth. Remember GJ and Rocker? I miss him. He's still around. He's got a bag. All right. My undies have permanent skid marks from high school. Oh, God. This music is trash, mister. It's Fire Emblem music. You want to see? Super Smash Brothers Fire Emblem. I'm just playing it. Maybe you'll move on to something a little better, okay? It's got singing in it, so that's probably something that some people like a little less than others. It sounds like Fire Emblem, though. You guys remember this music in Smash? I remember this. I remember. Arturo Perez says 4 Astral Radiance. I have a fat bag. Hi to all Sunday night at 2 a.m. Don't worry, you'll end. All the Smash music clips are real short. They're all like 2 minutes. Yoshi music. I do like Yoshi music. But yeah, I mean, this music would play while you're playing Smash, so I like the stream. It's the least you can do. Play Persona 5 music. I'm expressing it. You're expressing your feelings? Mister, play some Legend of Zelda. Dude, we play Legend of Zelda like every time. I listen to Legend of Zelda like 3 times a week. I need something new. That's why we're letting this play, because I haven't heard it before. I remember a Mistress Live used to have an automated voice talker. Yes. I could set that back up. In theory. Here's Wordier. Ooh, Wordier. How much would the Charmeleon go for if it's a 10? Good question. When's the next 3-day weekend? 4th of July, maybe? Maybe. Salinity says, I have 2 graded cards by TCCG. One is an anime waifu and the other is a poker card. Put those 2 graded cards up as the giveaway to give back to the peeps. Are you sure? Donkey Kong music. Welcome to Poke Emojis. Your automated voice talker was funny when people would say, me. Play some Donkey Kong. Ooh, Cleavor. So, Arturo, let me find your bag. You must be over here. How you doing, Jack Sutton? We got a new member. Christian Green's a new member. Yay! Thanks for joining. Yeah, if you think you're going to spend some time in this community, it might be a good idea to pick up the membership. It's $2 a month, gives you access to all the silly emojis, but more importantly, you get the Pokeball next to your name, and the Pokeball lets everyone know how long you've been around. Some people have been around for almost 2 full years, I think. Play some DK. It's been a while. Positive, I have other cards I want to get graded. Plus, I plan on talking to you about some big orders of vintage. I'm good, Derek. You, bro? Just work, gym, kids, and collect the usual. So I'll go find them. I think you said a girl card and a poker card. I'll be right back. Ugh. Whew. Okay, I'm still looking. Oh, there it is. All right. What is this? Metal guitar? So, we got Shub Nagura. It's a questionable name. That's what it says on the card. Nagura. Doesn't look right. And Motress 6. This is being donated to the stream by Mr. Kyle Hazard. That's Salinity. And that's really nice of you, man. How about that, guys? She's got some boobas. Set this down here. Okay, now we got Thomas Smart. 2 Astral Radiance for Mr. Thomas Smart. Hey, yo, mister, you can't be saying that. That's her name. If y'all in public FB groups and such, you can link Mr. Stream. Mister, can you rub packs on your nips for good luck? All right, there you go. Could you see the reflection? I really did it. Good luck, Thomas. Sneep. Good luck on the giveaway, everyone. Enjoy some graded cards. Yay! What's the wait time? I don't think it's terrible. So we've got Starmie. It's pretty lucky. And Psyduck as well. That's extremely lucky. I think it worked. Boop. Mr. Ligma. Ligma balls. So Thomas Smart. He is... Where did I last see Thomas Smart? He wasn't in this box, was he? No, he was in this box. How much nipple hair has Alex bought from you? You think if I snipped off some nipple hair and put it into like a slab or something like that, people would buy? Cheese ain't got the bottle to cut packs no more. Boop. All right. Cutting packs is bad. Evan Staker says 1 live custom bulk grade. I see 1 live custom and a bulk grade. Punctuation can be a funny thing. Here's Palkia Hollow. I'm sorry, man. There we go. 1 bulk grade, preferably Sylveon V, or use your own opinion. So, Evan, let's go find your Sylveon. Anyone play tulips for $50 an hour? What are you talking about? Ooh. You got your UFC cards. Oh, it's cool. I got the right bag, right? Evan Staker? Yeah, I got Evan Staker. He said Sylveon V. What's Sylveon V? Oh. She was between the fighters. I got a 3-pack of these tonight with the Eevee promo card and a big Zard coin. Ugh. Big Zard coin. Ugh. All right. Pokemon cards isn't where it's at, mister. Mister's crack. Nipple and pube hair, grade 10, where it's at, baby. That's right. It's all about stinky body parts. Something you can really share with your kids one day. This is one of my favorite streamers' nipple hair. Isn't that cool, kids? What was she doing between those spiders? You know, it's funny. My mind went to the same thought. Terrible. Next up, we got Jacob Underwood. 1 Evolutions pack for Jacob Underwood. Okay, Jacob. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, we got, you ready? Growlithe. Hey, it's a nice looking Growlithe though, right? Growlithe is cool. Welcome, Mr. Goomba. All right, another member. Cool, man. There we go. Ruff, ruff, ruff. So Jacob Underwood, your bag's over here. I missed the opportunity of Heirloom. Heirloom. Darwin Morales, 20 for slab away. You got it, Darwin? Let me start there. Oh man, this music is kind of annoying. Hold on. Now listen to 5 minutes of that. All right, let's try that again. Dude, that sounds terrible too. What is this? This is called Lord's a Chance Encounter. Oh, I like this one. I didn't know that this was Fire Emblem. This one played all the time. So back to it. Darwin Morales, 20 bucks, right? Mr. Darwin. And he has Slow King. And we're going to drop Slow King by 20 bucks. There we go. He says, 1 brilliant. You got it. Welcome to the gang, bro. I wish I could change what my name on YouTube appears so it matched my PayPal. I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure you can do that. Shaman. That is a shaman. What is shaman? Ah. All right, Darwin. Darwin Morales. Where am I going to run into your bag, huh? Okay. My wife and I were reading about, we were talking to each other about a fun subject. We had a theory that a lot of great musicians had difficult childhoods or tragic childhoods. So we were reading about, we were just trying to imagine artists we knew that were kind of maybe iconic or prolific and reading about their childhood. And yeah, actually a lot of them were like abused, sexually abused, physically abused. One or both parents died pretty early on in their life. Yeah, like tons of them. Tons of them. We were really surprised by it. And what do you guys think of that? You guys ever wonder why music in the 80s was so good? And could it have anything to do with maybe people just had harder lives in the 80s? Jeff Leon, 5 Astral Radiance. Like Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson is an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His dad was pretty abusive. 2 Evos. All right. Another one. What's that British guy who was really good? Major Tom. Ziggy. Was that his name? He was called... I always forget his name. Why do I always forget his name? My wife loves him. He made a ton of great... David Bowie. He was David Bowie. Ha. I remembered it before any of you guys told me what it was. Mister, that's brilliant. Oh, these are brilliant. I better swap these out with Astral. Whew. There we go. So be abusive to my kids so they can be great musicians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Well, you know, either they were abused or, you know, they had like a clear history of depression as well. You know, maybe they were just born mentally unstable. Like the Linkin Park guy, he was sexually abused. But you had like David Bowie, he had a half brother. So he came from like a, you know, broken home kind of, and his mom and his sisters were schizophrenic. And then his half brother committed suicide too. And it's just like, Jesus, dude, these guys all had like messed up childhoods. But maybe they were able to channel that into their music. And the reason my wife and I were talking about this is because we almost wonder if maybe the reason that we don't have more like Michael Jacksons anymore, right? Like nobody's replacing Michael Jackson really in music. Anyone see David Bowie, A Man Who Fell to Earth? I don't think I saw that one. But anyways, we're wondering if it's possible, if life was too easy and there were really no hardships for a human being, if you could not make good art as a result, right? So like, let's say life was too safe for you. Nothing bad ever happened. No one ever abused you. Well, can you make good art? And we were wondering if maybe not. We found out there was something wrong with Prince as well. Prince had a tragedy occur. Was it that his wife died? No, I don't remember. I don't remember. Something happened to Prince as well. Do you have first edition base set Zard? I do. I have a PSA 6 of him. Blow this away. Jeff Leon! Woo! Perfectly cold, Jeff. That was 7 packs, and they were all cold. I'm sorry, Jeff. Sometimes that happens. Cobain, yep, Cobain's another example. James Hetfield, Michael Jackson, Snoop Dogg. I think Dr. Dre, too. Yeah, Dr. Dre had trouble as well. So a lot of these guys lost someone close to them really early in life and dealt with really bad things. Jeff, oh, you got a box. I'm like going through the JE box. I'm a goof, dude. Remembering all these bags all the time. Here we are. Here we are. Justin Bieber. What? 99% of the metal community. So anyways, yeah, we were talking about maybe life is so safe and so easy now that nobody makes good music. Let's put this no rarity symbol war turtle for 80 bucks. Every 90s black rapper. I don't really feel like people have been hitting these cards up too much, but I'm going to put the Fire Energy in the front. That round felt kind of weak there, but how about this pile? Well, we have this beautiful Nine Tails 4 for 40 bucks. Lol, Taylor Swift. Dude, Taylor Swift's like the opposite of that. Here's a first edition full torb, 8.5 for just 30 bucks. That's cheap, dude. That is very affordable. Here's this pile's got a lot of cool stuff. So let's share a little bit. I'm gonna take this Arbok and put it over here. And then we got 9.5 Whimsicott for 88 bucks. There we go. We have Zach Patch now. Express grade my Charmeleon. You got it, man. Oh. I just meant to move the camera a little bit. Nearly caused it to break. How much for the Arbok? That is $180 for PSA 10 Arbok. Actually, I priced that a while ago. If you'd like, I'll double check the price. Make sure it hasn't shifted down. Do you think it has a good shot at a 10? The Charmeleon, right? So I'll take a quick look at it. No, I think it's too thin on the right. We can still send it bulk, and you can save 20 bucks if you want. Probably going to be a 9 from top to bottom is 2 off center. See that? It's like 120 now, Arbok. Really? Wow. How much is a fossil spot? Prices fluctuate for sure, but he says, now express it. You got it. Give it a smell, mister. There we go. Mr. Zach. What is this music that's playing? I swear, when we play anything but Mario, I believe this is still Smash Brothers music. I bought Ninetales. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and skip this one. Coliseum Series Medley. No, all right, I can't take it anymore. Let's do some Donkey Kong. All right. Gotta find a new chase card. Whew. My gosh. Next up, we have Mr. Singho J-Man Store. And he says, "Hey, mister, can I get a start? Can I start a slab away toward the Team Rocket Returns Togetic?" Yes. Let me find that for you. Yoshi music. Oops. Oh, this box is at that point where it's like... There we go. Stardew Stardew Valley. There we go. So, I want to look up that Arbok real fast. No, it is not $120. That is not accurate. It is $184. There's this guy right here. Maybe that's what you're thinking of, but that's some weird company. That's not PSA. I got one graded by PSA. So this was a new listed 180. That's the cheapest one on the market if you want a PSA label. And so that's the price that because we do have a PSA label, that's the price we're setting. So that's an accurate price. All right. So let's go ahead and flip this over. You're waiting on the pack break. Come on, pack break. Oops. Mistress, that Voltorb Shadowless, that is a Shadowless first edition Voltorb. Isn't that wild? Just $30 on that. I almost feel like it doesn't make sense. Seems like that's too low. Okay, now I'll go create a spot for you in our Slabaway channel. I'm surprised that didn't sell the first time I showed it, because that's really cheap. I mean, that's like the price of the raw card, basically. So let's see. You would be right here under Sean for June. Wait time's pretty short, by the way, guys. So you would also like 2 XY Evos. You got it, man. Me too, mister. That's why I grabbed it. Okay, there we go. He is on his way. Boop, that's indeed shadowless. I can't see his shadow. Now, this is a Hidden Fates GX Gyarados from the tin. The tins have like the promos, right? And he graded 10, and he's just a cheap 10. I think a card like this is good to give to like someone else who's never collected cards before, and you just want to like show off to them, or you want to get them into the hobby. Someone bought a 75-cent card for me and paid $10 for shipping because they wanted it expedited. Some people are impatient. It's funny, man. Yeah, actually, that kind of reminds me of when I was return shipping the slabs to Nogala. He and I were having a little conversation over insurance, and he was surprised because I didn't bother insuring the cards. And he was like, "You didn't insure the cards?" I was like, "No." And that's because I'm so comfortable with shipping cards and so comfortable shipping expensive cards that I wasn't too worried about it. And he's like, "So on the next round," because I had to ship him 2 rounds of cards basically. He said, "On the next round, you should buy full insurance for them for every card." I was like, "Really?" For the entire shipment. And I was like, my strategy is when I got something expensive, I just put it in a large box and give it tons and tons of padding so they can't lose it. Hard to lose a large box, you know. And yeah, but it was fascinating because it made me realize how different we were in that regard. And maybe just because I'd done so much shipping, I was more confident. I don't know. Mister, did you set the Voltorb aside for me? Yes. I'm about to set the money, but want to make sure I get it. Yes, it's been put aside. All right. 1 live custom for Mr. Singho J-Man. You ready? That's Zekrom. Darn it. And 4 Dark Phantasmas. That's Phantasmic. Here they are. That's 5. So I'll put 1 back. All right. Here we go. He has some really nice cards. Wish I could have given them higher grades. Hurry up, Jordan, before someone snipes you. What's up, mister? I'm stuck at work. Ooh, hollow. You're stuck at work. Here's, wow, that's nice. The lovely reverse hollow Pikachu. No one showed me. No one showed but me. I'm the real MVP. Oh, at work. Very good, mister. Now you can sign into YouTube and watch me open Pokemon cards while you're clocked in. Boop. No one showed up to work. That is a nice feeling. You probably look at your boss and be like, who's getting the pay raise now? Me. Your boss goes, all right, we'll give you 50 cents. I want Nogla's TCC9, Arceus Charmeleon, but I don't know what's happening with the cards. Well, tell him, maybe he'll sell it to you. Okay. Sing Ho J Man Store. You've got a bag right here, and it's turning into a fat bag. I just paid for 3 ass trials plus shipping. Please rib me. Sounds good. So now you're in line to have your packs open, and you just wait for it to become your turn. And there's always a group of people who are ahead of you because they ordered a little bit earlier. The sooner you order, the less time that you wait in general. Here we are. I just sent it B and C. Boop. Next up, we got Verified Weeb. 1 large sublist. You got a Verified Weeb? This is almost done. There's 3 spots left. I didn't know, Rusty. Okay, so now we have James O'Brien. Shipping for my slabs. I have an Abra PSA 10, Jungle Pikachu 10, and most important, the Gordy from CGC. I think I did giveaways for all my other slabs, but if not, then ship them. Don't ship my bag. You got it, Mr. James. Can't be skipping that Gordy. I'm sorry, I probably did last time. Do you think I did? Print. I'll write check returns on your label. Venusaur is my Favorit. Favorit. Oops. Slabs plus returns. Yeah, I just subscribed. Love watching your reels. Would love to win a pack. You're awesome. Thanks, man. Glad to hear that. Well, we're doing a giveaway tonight, so be sure to join Pokestan Marketplace. That's our second Discord server, and the giveaway channel is hosted at the bottom of that Discord server. When it becomes time to do the giveaway, I will open up a hidden channel, which will become visible, and that's where you make your guess. And you just get a few minutes to make your guess, and then that channel becomes invisible again. Sven Krull says, 1 Naruto, Broken Promises. Oh, okay. Give me a minute. I think these are all Foretold Prophecies. So I noticed we are getting a big stack of the Foretold Prophecies compared to the other set. And what I'd like to do is tamper with their prices again. So we did that before, because one's clearly more popular than the other. I think what we will do is head down here to Animus. And we have Naruto Foretold Prophecy will drop down to $28. So now Foretold Prophecy is $2 cheaper. Naruto Broken Promises will move up by $1. So overall, the total cost of the packs have gone down. But Broken Promises is $1 more expensive, and Foretold Prophecy is $2 cheaper. We'll see if that plays a role in how they sell. I'm going to go ahead and get some Broken Promises. All right. I started hating 9s, 9.5s. They are like teasers. Choose by pack and cut it. Live custom, says Peyton. Mister, where do you leave for naked and afraid? What does that mean? Yeah, 9s are interesting. We had, let's see, we had Pikachu Jungle 10 on the table for $166, right? And then we had Pikachu Jungle 9, and he was only $33. He was literally 5 times cheaper than the 10. So the question is, how cheap does a 9 have to be before it becomes a good deal? You know what I mean? How cheap does it have to be where you go, all right, I got to buy that now. That's just too cheap. Naked and Afraid is a TV show, mister. What? Never seen it. You go survive Naked and Afraid. Really? So here we are. So we get these 4 packs out of a tin. And we'll put this right here. Okay, and the other ones will go back here. I'll find myself. That's cheap. So jumping back to it, he wants 1 Broken Promises, 1 Foretold Prophecy. Oh, he was actually picking up 1 of each. I didn't notice that. 1 Live Custom Booster. All right. Boop. How do you do it, Sven? I swear to God. Sven's way too lucky with these. 83. That's 83. So you're picking up a PSA 8 Legendary Nidoran. Look how crazy that card is. Isn't that wild? It's like you're doing LSD when you look at these Legendary Collection cards. Very fancy. Has anyone ordered the last spot for the pack? They probably have, but we're going to have another of the exact same type of pack. So don't be afraid. If you would like a spot in one of these packs, don't be afraid to take one. How much are those? Well, the Nidoran was pricey. If you're talking about these are in the menu. These are pretty pricey too. They're from 2009, which would have been right after the recession, right? So these probably didn't get printed too much because the recession was probably affecting how much people were buying. And they're quite old. So 2009 was 13 years ago. So these are 13 years ago. They were printed, and they're quite old as a result. There we go. I would call them vintage Naruto cards, right? Which isn't really obvious on the menu. Okay, what do we got? Sealing the Evil. Here we go. Here's your holographic Reunion of Destiny. Antidote, Heart to Heart, Temporary Squad, Fireball Jutsu, Sakura, and Baki, huh? Ooh, wow, he's got a bit of a... Oh, no, you can see it goes from yellow to orange, so it's still rainbow coloring. That's cool, man. Got a little Sakura. Reunion of Destiny. Boop. Apparently, you can pull, like, golden cards out of here. I don't know how true that is, because we've never seen one. But I think if we keep opening these, we'll eventually see one. Here's Hinata. It's Hinata. She's so cute. Detonating Clay, Mysterious Bird. Smile of the Two, Soaring Shot Sword, Asumo. Tamari. You did it. You pulled Tamari. No, wait. He got Sakura. All right. It's trash, and they're not going to let you share account anymore. Mister, you own a bakery with all that cake? Hinata Best Waifu. That's right. So, Mr. Sven, here's your bag. Boop. What? That's ridiculous. I'll catch you on the flip. Back to work. Catch you on the flippity flap. Banish Niantic to the Shadow Realm. What did they do? What did Niantic do? All right, we got to get some new slabs on the table. It's time, guys. So what do we got today? Wigglytuff 10, Onix 10, Mewtwo 9, Mewtwo 10, Jirachi 10, and Hoot Hoot 7 from Unseen Forces. Ooh. They're losing so much money. Who's losing so much money? All right, let's leave them up. So that's a reverse holographic Hoot Hoot, just like the Crystal Guardians. They're from the same era. So Unseen Forces and Crystal Guardians came out around the same time. Tickets were $15 for the Pokemon Go Fest. No shinies. Hoo Hoo reminds me of the classy restaurant Hooters. You know, I've never been in a Hooters. I had to go one day. I feel like it's no point. I'm not really interested in the food, and I'm not really interested in looking at fully clothed, attractive women. Neither of those things are particularly appealing to me. All right. Are you ready? Hidden Wigglytuff. So this is $32. It's pretty cute. Here's Onix. Now you're all crazy about the Onix. Onyx is very cheap. He's $25. Okay, 25 for 10. So the Mewtwo is 25 as a 9. This is Shining Legends Mewtwo GX. The 10, I bet it's going to be closer to like a 80. I bet it's going to be closer to 80. Wow. The 10 is actually 180. So I was a little bit off. We better get a sticker on that one. That one might be sitting on the table for a little while. 180. How's it going, Pokegito? Is it Guido or Greedo? So take a look. The 9 is $25. The 10 is $180. Is this cheap enough to convince you to buy it, or do you still just want to buy this? Isn't that interesting? This is literally how many this is was it like 7 times into that one? Almost, I think it's about 7 times. So this 10 is 7 times more expensive than the 9. So now we have our Jirachi. Hold on. We're getting a bunch of promo Jirachis. Let's try that again. My God. Oh, it's also number 79. That's why it's so hard. So this one is just about 70. We're going to make ours 66. Oops. And the Hoot Hoot. I'm not sure about the Hoot Hoot. How do you spell Hoot Hoot? I think for the Hoot Hoot, we're going to go with $35. So pretty cheap on the Hoot Hoot. It is a PSA 7. It's also a vintage card, though, from 2005. And there it is. It's a holographic reverse holo from Unseen Forces with the stamp on it. Okay, there we go. That's the new card on the table that people are probably going to try and snipe. We got a cheap 9 as well. We'll move this bag off. All right. I wish this camera was just wide lens enough to capture the whole table. Or maybe the table was pushed back more. So, who's next? We finished Mr. Sven's order. We have Sergio L12. He wants 1 Evo. He says, keep grinding, King. Oh, thanks. I gots to now that I've spent all my money. All right. Instant Umbreon VMAX. No, but you pick up a Rayquaza. You never know. One pack could open up an Umbreon, I suppose. I've seen stuff like that happen before. Person opens one pack and it's like the chase card. All right. What a fat bag. Boop. That's a lot of cards. Now we have Thomas Smart. 2 Astral Radiance. Okay. Is the Onyx PSA 10? Yes, it is actually PSA 10. It's just very cheap. All right, Thomas. What we got? It's a good thing it graded 10 because at least I'm going to recoup the cost of the grading. There you go. Wow, Radiant Greninja. That's the best Radiant card so far, right? And Obama Snow. Look at that Obama Snow. I just bought him. Thank you. Let me get this Decidueye into a sleeve. You got any favorite alt-arts from the latest sets? Ooh. Galarian Moltres is insane. So I like Galarian Moltres a lot. He's the main one that comes to mind. The other one I'd say is the Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies. I like the Umbreon too. I think he's really neat, but not as good as the Rayquaza VMAX. Hey, TCC and gang, guys, I'm here and feeling a bit better. I'm glad to hear that, Russ. All right, Thomas Smart. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh. Whoop. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. Well, I'm tired, guys. What time is this? 1:40? But we are not 3 hours in. We're going to keep going at least 3 hours. 2 brilliant, 2 Evo Skies for Mr. Jeff Leon. So here's 2 brilliant. And here's 2 Evo Skies. And 3 Astrals. 1, 2, 3. You got it, man. You got it. Sneep. Sneep. Let's get these sneeps going, shall we? Sneep. And is CGC 4.5 worth buying? I mean, anything's worth buying if it's like $1. It's all about how much he's asking for it. There's a price for everything. Here's Ralts Anti-Flosion. Ooh. We also have Golduck, Regice Gallade. Hey, mister, do you still have the Blaze? The Blaze! I don't know what you mean. I think there was supposed to be more of that. I wish PSA grading hired people to grade their cards. Here's Rabombi. And Teddy Ursa. Sweet. All right. That was for Jeff Leon. Jeff, that was kind of a cold round. Jeff, you can't just be getting cold rounds, man. Only hot rounds for Jeff. Everyone make sure you're on free speech chat. Not top chat. Free speech chat. Well, I was in Truth Social, right? So I finally downloaded that and I was playing around with it. And, well, I downloaded it in the past, but I hadn't really used it. So I finally sat down and I used it. Like I got on and I was reading the news and looking at comment section. Those comments are so vicious. People are allowed to be so vicious on that platform. It's kind of funny because it makes me feel like this is how the internet used to sound, actually. Think about old YouTube comment sections, right? Like earlier on, they would get nasty, man. Those old YouTube comment sections were horrible. And nowadays, they're so much more supportive. Everyone's nice. You can't downvote anything. Yeah, so Truth Social is like, it makes you think of the way the internet used to sound. Maybe a little 4chan-ish even, but not quite. 4chan was horrible, right? But yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting experience. Dylan Jones, Ninetail Slab. All right. You got it, man. There we go. I'm only negative here, mister, says Derek LED. Mister, lots of people complaining to Niantic about GoFest, so let's say not so good for Pokemon Go card set coming out soon. They advertised shiny rate. 4chan full of incels. Yeah, I've been to 4chan a number of times, and I thought it was kind of, I guess exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's gross. Here we are. Now, the way sniping works, Dylan Jones, is it's auction style. Yeah, it's like you've placed a bid. There you go. With the minimum bid of $5. And Andy Hune, he says, Sun and Moon Shining Legends, 1 poker. And by the way, mister, my last order, I sent 30. I only got 1 Merlin Series 1 sticker and 2 poker cards. I should have a $5 credit. I would like to use it on this order. Okay. So, Shining Legend. Man, I'm going to run out of Shining Legends. I'll be right back. Let me go get more Shining Legends. I'm really surprised by how many people love the Shining Legends collection, despite how expensive it is. So, Alex, why don't you tell me a little bit more about what they did wrong? Did Truth Social allow free the nipple? All I remember is I was reading comments and thinking, if I was on YouTube or some other website like YouTube, these comments would have been moderated. That's all I could think. Shining Legends is a good set. Where do I start, says Alex. Ah, yes, where do I start? There we go. Man, look at this giant Raichu card. Isn't that nice? Look how clean it is. It's got great corners. I think it could probably grade 10 if I didn't bend it in half like this. Throw that away. One poker card. Whoop. You got Tauros from the red deck. Ooh. There we go. Boop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this correct? This is the full order. One poker card, one Shining Legend. Shining Legend, one poker card. Something doesn't feel right about the order. So you got $5 left over from the previous orders, what you're saying. You say Sun and Moon Shining Legends times 1 and poker card times 1. All right. I feel like you might have overpaid, actually. Free speech is freedom to say anything. It does not care nor need to care about people's feelings. All right, here we go. What do we got? Oh, you did well, whatever you did. Now, hopefully this is a hot card back there and not just the Poke Breeder, because that card just pops up way too often. Oh, no way. Woo! Look at that, everybody. That's the chase card. The beautiful Mewtwo. Mewtwo alternative art from Shining Legends. Look at that. Another one got pulled, everybody. Isn't that crazy looking? Wow, so lucky, dude. He got that on a one-pack snipe. Very good. You're living the dream, Mr. and Andy. Okay. Cool, man. Well, we got to put that in your bag now. What a snipe. That's right. Oh, my God. I'm jelly. Can we clip that? I clipped it. I hit that clip button. Late night streaks. How I've missed them. What's up, Brendan? Late night nudie streaks. We're going streaking. Sash underscore says, awesome. Thank you so much, mister. No problem. Glad you got the good ones. So there's that Mewtwo. And, let me toss these away. There we go. Sort these cards out the way they should be. There we go. By the way, mister, I don't have a bag with you, says Jordan. Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad you told me. I got baby snakes hatching over here. Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, I got a story, actually. My wife and I were playing tennis today. That's why my legs are so tired. We played tennis 2 days in a row, and I played on my Wave Runner, and I got sore legs. Well, anyways, that's not the story. We were walking back from playing tennis when this object falls out of a tree nearby. It was a pretty big object. And I'm like, what was that? Like, I caught it in my peripheral. We were talking about stuff. My wife and I, we were having a conversation, but I caught it in my peripheral. And I walked over to it. It was a gigantic snake. It was huge. And I look up in the tree, and there's another huge snake. And so I'm guessing the two snakes were making babies, and one lost his balance and fell out. And what really shocked me was just how giant it was. We don't get large snakes in Missouri as far as I know, but I mean, it was just really, really large. And I smacked it on the tail. It didn't want anything to do with me, and then it slithered back up the tree. But my wife was scared to heck of it. And yeah, you know how you get like those ball python pets and they get kind of large? It was like larger than that. Well, it was thinner, but it was really long. Did you take pics? I did not take pictures because we were playing tennis. My phone was in the car, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a dark arbok, is what it was. Yeah, it was a black snake with a sort of a yellowish belly, and it didn't look too menacing, but it was just really long. It was a huge snake. What color? Yeah, it was black on top, yellow belly on the bottom. Um, it was like a plain black color. In fact, there was nothing else to it, right? And there was another one hanging up in a tree. I have ball pythons hatching right now. Wood smashed it with the rock. Sorry, Big T. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh. Sweet. Mister, do you have any other tops besides first movie? Well, those are sold out, and I'll be getting new tops soon, okay? Black pine snake. Let me look it up. Black pine snake. Could be. It had kind of a yellow belly underneath. Yeah, that looks like it could be. That could be it. I mean, based on the size. So if you look at this one right here in this guy's hand, yeah, it would be about that size. That's about the size of the one that I saw, about that big. And well, it just really shocked me because it fell out of a tall tree and everything. And I looked up, and that other one was trying to. It was just sitting there in the tree, like just chilling out. Like, where'd the other guy go? You know what I mean? But yeah, it had a yellow belly underneath, so maybe that's it. Black pine snake, huh? It's so big. They get big, like 7 foot, says Big T. Yeah, well, and that was what shocked me too, is just how large of a snake it was. I'm like, we don't get big snakes in Missouri. You didn't help it? No, but I watched it slither into a hole into the tree, and then it just popped up on another part of the tree. Like, I guess it had figured out, it figured out a way to climb the tree that way. I was like, where'd it go? It didn't want anything to do with me. It slithered away real fast. Patrick Strader says, 2 live boosties. You got it, Patrick. Oh, Patrick, that's some tough timing. I think Mr. Sven just sniped. Did you ask it his pronouns? It likes to go by Snake and Snake Self. And Golette. I'm sorry, Patrick. I had a feeling those were going to be cold. Mister, you should have thrown your Pokeball at it. It was a real-life Ekans. Wait, did I get a $5 donation? Malokian says, ma'am, it is ma'am. 4 Chili Willies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. Yeah, I suspect they were having some snake sex up in the tree, and somebody lost balance. I'm 450 pounds. How do I lose weight? Uh-oh. Are you serious? It's funny. It's always the same answer. You just got to stop eating food. But that's like impossible, isn't it? It's so difficult. It's like a brain problem, isn't it? You just got to stop putting food in your mouth. And then you would just lose weight, actually. I caught a spider the size of a silver dollar yesterday in my house, and now it looks at me and wants to eat me. Mister, do you still have PSA 10, Blaine's Arcanine? Oh, yeah, I skipped showering. Normally, I shower, so I would have showered on Saturday. Now it's Saturday, Sunday. I haven't showered in. There's this giant spider in my shower, and I just don't feel like removing it. It's just sitting there dying. Can't get out, so I'll probably shower on like Monday or something. But yeah, I didn't feel like I was like, no way. Let the spider die first. All right, here we are. I used to catch spiders when I was a kid. I love doing that kind of stuff. Now I'm an adult, and I'm like, I don't even want to touch it. It's like I've gotten much lazier. 1V Max Climax. Buy the little crystal lemon packs. Have sex with food to even it out. 1 Celebrations. It looks like I need a new box of Celebrations. I'll be right back, okay? Oh, they're right here. Never mind. I'm not going anywhere. All right. Mr. Stinky, just use the vacuum. I suppose I could do that. Throw this away. And throw this away. Ooh. I burn all the webs around my house with the torch, mister. With the torch? That's against the Geneva Convention. How inhumane. Oh man, I hate ETB. There's so much work. Yeah, I like the boxes though. The boxes are excellent shipping boxes. Maybe I shouldn't complain. So I run out of those ETBs and I go, man, I could really use an ETB right now when I'm shipping. We got a lot of, I got some Darkness Ablaze to sell off. Battle styles. All right. So, got to use that Musk boring torch. Citizens do not have to abide by the Geneva Convention. Really? One celebrations. There we go. Bulk grade TG Snorlax from Dark Phantasma. Sounds good. Sounds good, Mr. Patrick. All right, let's get it snipped up. Wow, that's kind of a large order. Sneep. Stop crying, says Pokey505. Sneep. Get some snips going. I swear Darkness Ablaze has to be the worst Sword and Shield set in hindsight. Yeah, it's not great. Definitely not great. There we go. When it came out, you know, what was interesting about Darkness Ablaze? Everyone was hungry for a Charizard set at that point, right? People were starving for a Charizard. And he was like the first VMAX Charizard. And everyone was just dying to have that card and chasing after it like crazy. And then the PSA pot reports start coming back. 1,000 of those Charizards graded, 2,000. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. They reprinted it and they reprinted it. They're like, don't worry, everyone's going to get Darkness of Balls. Everyone's going to have it. You can have it. You can have it. There's Sneasel. Here's Path to the Peak. Here's Squovet Urshifu. Oh, here we go. What do we got? We got Umbreon. Oof, man, that is a cold round. That is a tough round, mister. All right, and your celebration pack gives you... Oh, man. That is a tough round, Mr. Patrick. I'm so sorry, man. He wants a bulk grade on one of his cards. Let's go find your bag. Patrick Schrader, your bag's over here. All right. Glad you guys are still here with me. Guys getting tired yet? There's Parasect. Ah, there he is. You did nothing at ATT. This last week has not been lucky for me at all. I actually hate to see that. I like to see people get nothing but lucky pulls. I really feel like there's a lot of risk, a surprising amount of risk in just the regular sealed product. You know what I mean? Like Nintendo sealed product. That is why I want to try to create a good product myself with the TCC boosters. Trying to make something that competes with sealed products so that you feel like, oh man, this is, you know, fun to open. All right, here we are. I'm just waiting for that fossil pack break. Oh, it's so close. Can you freak it with the flash on? Heck yeah. There we go. Patrick Strader. And this will be 6. I should have just bought a second spot so it finished sooner. Damn it. Okay. Patrick Strader then goes on to say, I'll take the Gyarados Black Star. That's what you're trying to say. Oh, did I set it to the side? Not yet. Where did that card go? Here he went. You got it, Patrick. All right. We have Michael Bagarin. He says 3 Astrials. You got it, man. This is for Michael Bagarin. Mr. Michael, Astral Radiance. People enjoy opening up the Astral Radiance. See, Michael, do you need a new bag? Do you have any Mew slabs? I don't think I do. I think I have a Rainbow Mewtwo Mew. All right, you've got Radiant Hawlucha. He's so pretty. I get more astral than a toilet seat. Here's Machamp and Abomasnow. Okay, there's the Machamp. And here is the Abomasnow. Mister, is there any sets that have a nice Psyduck? A nice Psyduck, huh? Yeah, actually, Unified Minds did a Psyduck Slowpoke card, which was pretty cool. If you're talking about modern cards. So that's from Michael Bagarin. I suspect Michael Bagarin's new, right? He needs a new bag? I think he is. Sounds like a new name. Astral has reverse hollow Psyduck. All I want for Christmas is you, Russ. What? Mister, have you heard about people manipulating the market price of the Machamp V Altart? Is kind of scary if true. All right, nice to meet you, Mr. Michael. Mr. Michael. I haven't heard of that. But you know, it's not impossible. I think to truly call something manipulated, you would need to have a group of people with a lot of money work together. Otherwise, if it's just one guy, how can you really say he's manipulated the market? He's one collector and he can do what he wants with his money. That's the way I see it. But let's say you had a couple card collectors and they got together and they said, we're going to buy up all of the same Pokemon. And then we're going to tell everyone, whoa, this card I think is worth triple what we paid for it. That would be like a price manipulation. Next up, we got Bulk and Cheap. He wants the Voltorb 8.5. You got it, Bulk and Cheap? Bulk. How do I write and? I'm going to do this version of the and cheap. That's me, says Jordan. Nice to meet you, Jordan. Sir, give me some redeem codes. Oh, my God. Wow, we haven't had anyone ask that in a long time. You got any codes, mister? Christian Green says 1 for the pack break. Hey, it's pack break time. Woohoo! All right. Oh. Turn this music down a little bit. TCC, can we get feet picks and loose handshakes? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But only if you say y'all, fam, and brother. I hoard my codes. I think I have over 1,000 unused from various sets. I don't really hoard them. I throw them away. Is it heavy fossil? Oh, yeah. No, it's a light fossil pack. 2 free for mess Eximon. What? Y'all fan brother. All right. One more shuffle. Can I get a number from the audience? I'll buy like 100 codes for $5. Yeah, I just don't have time for that. Rather just throw them in the trash can at that going rate. Alex says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Now this did come out of a sealed box that we opened, so maybe it has a shot at turning into a first edition Dragonite. You never know. That would be a great non-hollow pull for us. Wow, that opened pretty well. Oh, no. Oh, these packs always do this, I swear. All right, I'm just going to open it. All right, somebody's getting a horsey. So I'm trying to remember how many cards from the back. This right here is the rare pull. So this will go to the front of the pile. That's what you're hoping to pull. Good luck to everybody. Now, these are all packed fresh, so they have a much better chance at grading 10. That's what's nice about this pack break. Here's J.C. Stimson. Mr. J.C. Stimson, you're the first one. Let's see what you grab. Dark Arbok Uncommon. That's a cool card. Wow, I get so nostalgic when I see this stuff. This is crazy, man. I always feel the same nostalgia. It's a powerful effect. It's super effective. Real powerful. Really works on me. Really reminds me of my childhood. That Arbok isn't dark. Did I call it Dark Arbok? It's just regular Arbok. Cody Rogers. Okay, Cody has 2 in here, I'm pretty sure. Golduck. Wow, man. So cool. Look at that, everybody. All right. Who won the tonsil tennis? Okay, now we've got Jacob Underwood. Okay, Jacob. Let's see what we got for you, Jacob. Seadra. Wow, back when Seadra was cool. I never liked Kingdra, by the way. I didn't like what they did with it. I thought that Horsey Seadra was like the perfect evolution tree. You didn't need a third one. Yeah, I was always disappointed with Kingdra. He has grown on me a little more over time, but I've always felt he was goofy looking. Horsey Seadra seemed like they actually evolved from each other. You know, another kind of disjointed evolution was Crobat coming out of Golbat. So, you know, Golbat had like this really weird design. It was a design that made me feel like it was almost like interesting, you know what I mean? Because he had like the giant mouth and it was just strange. And then they went with Crobat. Now, Crobat's cool. He's a great Pokemon. Love Crobat. But he doesn't look like he came from Golbat. So I feel like they could have taken Golbat a different direction, and Crobat could have just been a totally different bat Pokemon, right? They could have just started something and then Crobat. Could have been Crobat or something like that, right? Here we go. We got Super Dan, but he's a great Pokemon design, so Crobat's very cool looking. Super Dan, he pulls... I'm glad you prefaced that with Crobat is cool. Yeah, I loved Crobat. He was one of my favorites. When he came out, I had to have him. There's Gambler. But when you look at him and Golbat, they look nothing alike. You're like, how did that come from that? They're like 2 different animals. All right, Super Dan, you get the empty pack and the Gambler trainer card. Boop. Somebody else might get a trainer card as well. That's a risk. You got Hamam. Mr. Hamam. This is Hamam's first card out of here. I believe he also had 2, right? Oh, look at that Ammonite. What a classic art style or artwork for that Ammonite. Okay, set that there. He can stare at me. John Gartland. Okay, Mr. John, you are not the one. Picking up Geodude. Man, these are some classic fossil Pokemon. Mr. John. John Gartland, you have just an absolutely fat bag. You could definitely ship out, man. Probably shouldn't even be bothering to pick it up, but just wanted to show you. Oh, man. This was so long ago that this set came out. James O'Brien, I still remember on the store shelves the starter decks for Fossil and Jungle. Really memorable time. James, you made it far, man. And that is Ekans. Yeah, we were talking about, I was dealing with an Ekans myself today. So, James O'Brien, you were where last? Who gets the holo? The person at the bottom of the pile is going to end up pulling the hot card. We do that for the suspense. And I already know what gets pulled, but I won't spoil it for anyone. I never will. Not my intention to ever spoil it. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, doesn't matter. See Jack, Jacob. Maybe we put you up here in the JA box. Add to giveaway, mister. Really? It's a nice pull. I found your bag. Well, if you're going to give this away, let me do this, James. Instead of giving that away, Let me write that you are allowing me to encapsulate it. I'll encapsulate it. It's worth encapsulating. All right, so if you really you don't like Ekans, let me do this. I'm going to write JOB giveaway. So I'll encapsulate it and we'll hand it out in one of the later live streams, okay? That's very generous because that is a pack fresh first edition vintage card. It's so cool. So I'll set that to the side. Thank you so much, James. Here's Omar Olvera. Mr. Omar. He joined us tonight. He got really far along. Oh, that's one of the best pulls out of the common and commons is this cute little Psyduck. Very lovely. Yeah, Psyduck's one of the top Pokemon. You guys, typically your eyes are always drawn toward this here, right? Or maybe the little fish. Do you ever notice that's him in the water and it looks like Homer Simpson? It just looks absolutely goofy. Maybe that's why he's so confused. He's like, who is that? So Omar, let's see. I feel like he had a bag. He does, yes. Poor Psyduck. Psyduck's got some deep psychological questions. Deep philosophical questions. Here's Christian Green. Damn, Christian Green, you also made it really far. So it's down to the last two people. Oh, and that's a really tough pull there. Dang it. That's not what you were hoping for. That is energy search. Oof. Thank you, Christian Green, for participating. Thank you for your service. Now, the next guy's got the toughest spot because he just barely missed. It's Hammam. Well, that means Cody Rogers. Well, wait a second. So that's Cody Rogers. So Hammam, he's going to get the Horsey here. And that means Cody Rogers must have pulled the rare, right? Because I think Cody Rogers had two spots. First edition Ammonite, first edition Horsey. They look nice together. That goes to Mr. Hammam. Let me find his bag. Here he is. That energy search kicked you in the nuts. Definitely not a top pull. All right, beautiful. Horsey mouth can do work. Maybe. All right. Cody Rogers, look at that. Congratulations to Cody Roger. So he picks up the very cool Golduck. And the rare is Articuno. Wow, man. Fantastic booster pack. Look at that, everybody. Fantastic. Isn't that cool? Really solid pull. If that grades well, probably worth $350, probably, I think, as a 10. So that's for Cody Rogers. Let's find his bag. Yep, that is a great pull. Really beautiful. We're going to have to clip that, too. That's just way too nice. Amazing, says James. I know. Well, we're going to do another pack of that and hope that the next pack is just as good. You never know. Do you still have PSA 10? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Or unless, I'm pretty sure I don't. Great for a light pack. That is a great outcome for that light pack. Maybe we get double lucky on the next one. Who knows? There we go. Love that card, says James. Yeah, the Articuno is a really good card in that set. I actually still don't have one. Do I have a Legendary Collection version of it? No, I have the Moltres. I have the Moltres Legendary Collection version of it. Light doesn't always mean no Hollow 2, I think, from what I've seen. Lapras! Yeah, Articuno is real cool. I like them. There we are. Set that back over there. And get back to it. Whew. So, successful pack break. We have Wilder Cardano, 1 Naruto, Broken Promises. All right. Sir, give a redeem code. Don't look at me that way. Lapras got that look in his eyes. All right. So, Wilder, you've got this vintage Naruto pack. Yakumo, Fire Temple, huh? Anbu, Clear Tone, Sharingan of Tears, Kakashi, Naruto Uzumaki, Earth Style, the third Hokage, and Tamari again. That's weird. I thought Tamari... Was Tamari in the other Broken Promises pack? The more pack breaks I watch, the more I really dig the concept. It's fun. I mean, your odds are 1 in 11, and if you happen to pull the rare, it's fun. It's not much different than opening up a modern pack in a way, because you take a risk on that too. What's the next pack? So the next pack is going to be another pack of Light Fossil. I said I had 2 of them, and we'll get through these 2 packs, and then we'll try something new after that, okay? So Wilder, I think I found that doing the same pack twice in a row is pretty satisfying. I think a lot of people enjoy twice in a row. Girls generally enjoy twice in a row. How much for a pull for the fossil? I think, I don't remember, was it $29 a spot? Patrick Strader is, he says, anti-snipe, says Patrick Strader. An extra $5 for the Mewtwo GX. This one? Oh, no, this one. Here it is. Mr. Patrick. Making sure he covers all sides, so nobody snipes him. Yeah, so this is 7 times cheaper than the 10. Isn't that interesting? Why is that? Might have to get 2 on this pack, says Christian Green. Well, you know, the nice thing is you still get the common and common card, and while, you know, you might not get your full value back buying that common and common card, sometimes you do. I mean, like the Psyduck is really not a bad pull. Somebody got the Psyduck, somebody got Golduck as well. But yeah, they're very cool, and a lot of people still want those cards, even the uncommon ones. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the Psyduck still sells for like 90 bucks as a 10. That's not bad. You know, 90 bucks is a 10. So you might be able to get your money back at least, and or keep the card for yourself. Okay, James O'Brien is next. He says 1 spot in the pack break for Alex. Wow, that's generous. So we have this pack break ongoing, and James is buying a spot for Alex. So we'll say from James to Alex. Lappers need emoji pack. What? There we go. Boop. We have Michael Bagarin, and he says Onyx. Here you go. So, Michael, we put your name on this, and when you order shipping, this gets added in right at the end, because I go searching for it in the M box for all the slabs. There's an M box for slabs. Gift to Alex so he feels better. Get better soon, Alex. Woo. Alex Clark. Naruto Broken Promises. New buyer. Oh, man, I need to get another tin. I'll be right back. You guys opening up these Naruto cards all of a sudden. All right. Wait a minute. Whew. I love Fossil, says Kyle. You know, in my personal collection, I didn't buy a lot of Fossil, and I didn't buy a lot of Jungle. But I do have a little bit. I've got the Dragonite, and I've got the Gengar. And then from the Jungle, I've got Flareon and Snorlax. But I didn't, like, focus on completing those sets. Isn't that weird? Same with the Gym series. I mean, I really should have completed the Gym series, because I had the complete set when I was a kid. So it's kind of funny that I didn't focus on those. I completed the Rocket set, like, right away. There we are. Okay. So, look at those beautiful packs, huh? I want to see like a chase card. Oh, that's foretold. I want to see like a chase card come out of these packs. Broken Promises. What is that shiny pokey Aladdin? What? Alex Clark, new buyer, he says. Nice to meet you, Alex. Naruto's looking pretty pumped up here. You got Chikara, Ino Yamanaka, Special Kunai, Rampage's Pig, Gentetsu. You got Suiko. I don't think I've seen that one before. Tracking Mission, Flower Shuriken, Kakashi Hatake and Pakun, and Renga. All right. A whole new world. A whole new world. Do you trust me? What? I said, do you trust me? Dude, they were making Jasmine sexy as hell. Oh my God. Jasmine, 10 out of, but they were doing that with a lot of Disney. What about Ariel from Little Mermaid? Whew. Holy moly. I was like Pinocchio with the wooden nose for a little while. Alex Clark, new bag. Holy moly. Jasmine had like a tiger. How does that make her like way hotter somehow? It's like, ooh, does the tiger come with you? Oh my God. Alex Clark, 622. Thanks, Alex. Now you go into the AL box, which I think is very full. Yep, so you're going into the up top AL box. There we go. We're moving on to Brandon LeBlanc. Naruto Broken Promises and Dragon Ball Z Realm of the Gods. New buyer, no bag. All right, you got it, man. So we got Broken Promises. Wow, Broken Promises kind of getting open tonight. What's up, man? Finally see you live. I've seen your Pokemon clips every day for weeks. I'm glad you like them. Just realized I was watching stream 2 minutes behind, like a goof. Sneep. Jasmine's voice was sexy. Jasmine was all like, bah. She was so like rebellious, man. She was like, but father, I don't want to marry Jafar. Bitch, you'll marry Jafar if I tell you. That's how it works in the real world when you're the Sultan, by the way. You don't do what this, you don't disobey the Sultan, so to speak. Showy entrance. Here's Cacao. All right, we got Cacao, My First Fellow, Summoning Jutsu, Kiba Inuzuka, Chochi, Akimichi, Canceling Tone. Whoa! Who's this? Ino Yamanaka and Renga again. 2 Rengas. Interesting. I seen her kiss Jufar when I was like 4-year-old, and I knew I was straight. How about that scene when she's wearing like the red outfit and she's like, your beard is so pointy or something like that, right? Whatever she said, she's like twirling the tiny little beard he had. And I was like, oh my God. Holy smokes. He had the voice actor for the bird who recently passed away, which is very sad. RIP. I was listening to this in the gym and that bitch nearly made me drop 300 pounds on my chest. Jasmine belly button. Jasmine belly button. That was a thing. That was a thing. Why is it when you get a chance to see a girl's belly button, her hotness goes up by like 10? Carefree playtime. We got carefree playtime. How nice. All right. That's for Brandon LeBlanc. Thank you, Brandon. All right, Brandon. So what happens now? We place you into this baggie. Sweet. Brandon. I think growing up, definitely my favorite Disney movie. It depends on like the era that you're talking about, okay, first of all. But if you're talking like the really old Disney movies, definitely Sleeping Beauty was my favorite. That was The artwork for that is so freaking cool. Like, if you haven't watched Sleeping Beauty in a long time, get your girlfriend out or get your kids out and watch Sleeping Beauty again. The artwork is in the background is like amazing. It's like one of the coolest shows just because of that. Coolest Disney movies, classic Disney movies. And David says, false, Simba. I couldn't stand Lion King. Also, Robin Hood was great too, by the way. I loved Robin Hood. But that's because I've always liked the story of Robin Hood. Oh, and there was the Stone and the Sword, right? King Arthur. So that one wasn't too bad either. Yeah, those were all some of my favorites. But there was something about Sleeping Beauty with the art style that just blew my mind as a kid. And it still does. It's really neat. Robin Hood, Sword, Stone. Yeah, both of those are really cool. So Brandon, yeah, I enjoyed those a lot, actually. Brandon, let's place you over here. You're going right into a B-box, Mr. Brandon. You had like the evil witch from Sleeping Beauty, and she was like a proper witch. I loved it. She was like, man, she was like Cruella de Vil, right? Cruella de Vil. She was a creepy, creepy bad guy woman. All right. They all have a type, aren't they? They're all like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Waspy women. Although I suppose Little Mermaid had a bad guy as a woman as well. And she was more of a big, thick lady, wasn't she? She was a bit thick. So what do we got? We got Joseph Estes. What's up, Joseph? So Joseph Estes would like 6 Astral Radiance and a poker card. You got it. Your poker card. Oh, you got a nice one. Look at that. That's Dragonair. My boss Mickey is the best. Oh, from Red Deck. Very cool. Ursula, thank you. I couldn't remember her name. Perfect bad guy name, by the way. Ursula. I feel bad for any woman who was named Ursula up to that point because it came out a long time ago. So, you know, there probably were some women named Ursula. But I bet after that show came out, people were like, I'm not naming my kid Ursula. Ursula's the bad guy. Also, you know what's really fascinating about My Little Mermaid? What was it called? Little Mermaid? The Little Mermaid? You know what's fascinating about that show is the defining feature of Ariel is her ability to sing, which is, my wife and I were actually talking about that concept. Some people are just born with the ability to sing, and some people aren't. And we tend not to judge people for their inability to sing. And yet we all know, you're Big Mermaid, that's right. We all know it's really sexy when somebody can sing well. You know, like the rock stars with the great vocal range and the ability to hit all the notes. They just get tons of partners. They're so desirable. If you want to have a girlfriend, you can just go over there and woo her with your guitar and all that, right? So it's fascinating because that's one of the Disney movies where Ariel has to give her voice up to have legs, right? So it's an exchange with the evil Ursula. And of course, the original version of the story is way worse. If you guys didn't know, the original version of the Mermaid story by Hans Christian Andersen, which he was a fascinating guy too, the guy who actually wrote all of these children's tales that Disney would later kind of rip off of his work. And rip off's kind of an unfair word because, well, I don't know. It would be nice if they gave him some credit, I suppose. But yes, Ursula wants her singing voice. How interesting. And in the story, or in the movie, it actually manages to like hypnotize the prince and draw him away from Ariel. So he really was just into her voice primarily. So fascinating. Ooh, look at this. James O says, under the sea. It's got a little lobster. There we go. That's for Joseph Estes. Oh, Joseph. Let's find your bag. Yeah, my wife was like, she was talking about how difficult it is to sing really well and how it's almost kind of unfair. She says basically artists and musicians are born kind of like a basketball player with a physical advantage over others. So you can be good at writing music. My wife's been real into writing music lately, but she feels like She wasn't born with like the golden voice or something, right? And she's like, well, it's like football or basketball, these sports where having a certain physical build gives you a huge advantage in becoming a professional at it. You know what I mean? And so she says some people are just born with better genes for singing, and that probably does get passed down from your parents. You know what I mean? And yet it's this thing that we don't really discriminate in each other when we go dating. You don't go, all right, sing me a ditty so I know how good you are. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So our children might have a career in music. You know what I mean? You don't really test people on that when you start dating. Jeff Leon, too brilliant. You got it, Mr. Jeff. Too brilliant. Two Evo Skies. 3 Astral Radiance. She could become someone's ghostwriter. Well, yeah, I mean, and a lot of people can do that. Become a ghostwriter. But it's kind of sad, isn't it? You don't want to be the ghostwriter, or the ghost writer. Ghostwriter. Thinking of that superhero bad guy. My girlfriend is a singer, said James O. Really? Most people with born natural ability usually take advantage of it and won't make it far. Snip. I want to be ghost. Anyone have an idea on the wait time, says John Westfall. How's it going, John? Oh, it's so short, John. John, you could probably just jump right in. All right, so this time, Jeff, we're going to pull you all the hits. All of them. We got Sweet Honey and Miltank. And, oh, there we go. You got Zizu. Woohoo! You did it! Yay! Watch out. If your daughters have a dancing gift, they may become strippers. Daddy, I'm a gifted dancer. I don't know. Somebody's going to do it, right? That's an interesting subject all on its own. Would you allow your daughter to be a stripper? Or would you just be like, I disown you. I hate it. I hate it and I don't support this. Here's Bergamite. It's a very hypocritical thing to talk about because most men enjoy the idea of a stripper, but they don't want their daughters to be strippers. Well, somebody's daughter has to do it. So somebody's daughter's doing the stripping. But you don't feel too bad about it, huh? Only if it's your daughter, then you get all defensive. You go, oh, man, I would rather her do OnlyFans. Only if she gives me free shows. Oh, my God. The issue is if she wants to be a stripper at the only strip club in town that you visit. Oh, my God. Next up, we got our friend Robert Wright. Oh, looks like we're going to do some shipping, huh? I'd like to request live shipping for all my slabs under Robert Wright, Lucario, and Snorlax. My address is still so-and-so. Thank you, says Robert. All right, so Mr. Robert, I'll need to look up your phone. We need your phone number. Let's see if we can find you real fast. I'm trying to remember if you went by a particular name. Mr. Robert, are you here right now? I do need your phone number. Let me try and get your email, and I'll look up previous orders from you and see if you attached your phone number in a previous order. Give me a moment. Let's give him a call, says Aaron. I should do that. I should one day just take someone's phone number when they order international shipping and then just immediately call them in the live stream and be like, hi. That would catch him off guard. Let's see. So we are going through his older orders to see if he shared his phone number in a previous order. Oh yeah, I forgot. You like to send Penny messages. Be like, hi, you ordered live shipping, yeah? That's right. Okay, let's see. Nope, no phone number. So I'm I'm not able to ship you. Let me try giving him a Penny message. Give me a minute, everybody. I know I'm not going to be able to finish the shipping without... Oops. The problem, I go look you up in Discord, but I don't remember. Oh, it's saying we can't process this at this time. Hold on, let me try going back. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. We cannot process this at this time. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. I'm trying to send him a penny message. Aggressively types phone number in public chat. Let's try this again. Yeah, so he probably shared it with me on Discord, but I don't remember his Discord name. Because I can't memorize that many names. It's too difficult. All right, Robert Wright, you're ready for shipping. But I gotta have that phone number. Now we got Sylvester Sands. I have a bag. 1 TNNT. I think it means Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And 1 star berth. Can I see my cards? Yes, Mr. Sylvester Sands wants to see his cards. Let's find your cards, Sylvester. We got to start off by locating them. Got a lot of S boxes. Guessing it's been a little while since you last ordered. Okay, you're not in those. You must be in one of these. Yay! Up for work, gang. That's right, it's the work week. Back to work, back to the grind. Shane, Simon, Skylar. Oh my God, can we just find this, please? Okay, you're not in here. You must be in the very last box. Yay, Sunday night stream, says Darren. What's up, Darren? In the past, this would have been when I started my late night stream. Here we are. Mr. You rule. Thanks, man. I still can't get over that 1-pack Shining Legends magic. It happens. It's rare, but it happens. Very lucky. All right. You've got Michelangelo. So cool, man. John says, I miss these late night streams. I miss them too. There we go. You got Raphael. Ready for action. The Shredder. Unsinkable April. I don't know, man. What's happening under that water? And making a splash. Yippee! Yay! Total power. Cowabunga, dude. All right, star birth. Her T-boobies don't... I think you mean to say her boobies don't sink. You guys remember back in the day, all the adult actresses had fake boobs? A lot of them still do, actually. They all got their shells all over. Shiny, great minds think alike. Michael looking kind of thick. I wonder where the maker of Pokemon got the idea for this. Actually, they do talk about that. They were inspired by Final Fantasy. Yeah, the creators of Pokemon wanted to make a game that was very much like Final Fantasy. All right. We'll put this back in the S box. Wait, did we go through his cards? He wanted to see his cards. Sylvester Sands. We got Charizard puzzle piece. Batang. Sexy Leia. There you go. Mr. Splinter can splint me up. Oh my God. We'll put a number on your bag. There we go. Says you've been here recently. Satoshi Tajiri said he liked collecting bugs as a kid, and that was an inspiration. Oh yeah, he said that as well, yeah. Paul Newman. Hoot hoot. Paul Newman wants the hoot hoot slab. You got it, Paul. There we go. We have Mr. Hammam, and he says he'll take 2 of the fossil spots and $2 to charity. Thanks, man. It's really kind of you. Okay. We got 1 and we got 2. Oops. I like the first Donkey Kong soundtrack a lot better. I think it's way more iconic. Where's that charity card? Here it is. So the charity card will tick down to 103. There we go. Ooh. Now we've got Nicholas De La Garza. Fossil pack break. You got it, Nicholas? De La Garza. So easy. And Jonathan Westfall. Hey, Mr. 1 Evo. Ouch. And may I get my bag shipped? Address is correct. All right. Thank you, sir. First time. Nice to meet you, Nicholas. So the pack might not get open till the next stream. And so let's talk about stream times. This is a Sunday night. And so on weekends, I tend to go live at night. On the weekdays, Monday through Friday, I go live during the daytime, during lunch and dinner time. So I'm live normally during lunch and dinner time. So if the pack doesn't get broken in this stream because it doesn't fill up, it'll end up getting opened in the next stream, which is tomorrow, and that'll be hosted at lunchtime. If you want to make sure that you get a notification when I go live, you can hit the bell. You can jump into our Discord server. I tend to ping the server when we're going live. So those are ways you can keep an eye on us. And Jonathan Westfall, let's see if I can find your bag really fast, huh? Jonathan Westfall. Does she have a large bag? But yes, maybe it'll fill up. I don't know. It's got 11 spots, so it's got a bit of a ways to go. And we're pretty close to the end of the stream. Oh, you're right here. Did you know in Japan they use Pokemon bills for strippers? What? The more you know. Put those back in since we're shipping you out. Okay. I'm all into your channel. Thanks, man. Just wanted to make sure that you know when the pack is most likely to get opened. Okay, let me go ahead and open up your PayPal. Master Splinter and Sewer. Hey, I got some pizza. I'm on my way. What? All right. Nice of you to pop back in, Mr. Jonathan. So my wife and I finally finished the Adventure Time series, and I was reminded how goofy the ending is, where they basically defeat evil with the power of singing music, I suppose. I feel like a lot of TV shows do that kind of. So there's a bit of a sappy ending, isn't it? It's kind of like an argument you hear made a lot typically in TV shows, like we can defeat the bad guy with love. And I always think to myself, it's like, probably not in the real world. It's always a bit more rougher in reality. All right, let's go ahead and refresh. I wish Finn would get with Space Princess. Space Princess? I don't remember Space Princess. So now we have Matt Leon, who says 10 Ghosts of the Past, 2 pokers, and 10 Dialga, and a new bag. You got it, man. So 2 pokers. All right. Poker number 1. Mister, are you still taking orders? Yeah, I'll take an order or 2. Here's Electabuzz. And, oh, a green card, huh? Magmar. They're both Joker. Look at that. Whoa, I never noticed this before. Not Joker, the Jack from King Queen Jack. It's Jack, right? Why am I forgetting these things? Electabuzz and Magmar were kind of like in a similar class of Pokemon. They were both base set Pokemon with no evolutions. And so it's fascinating to see that they're both Jacks in the decks. One in the green deck and the other one in the red deck. All right, cool. That's neat. So 10 Ghosts of the Past. Let's go start gathering up our Ghosts of the Past. All right. It's like the game. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say it's so neat. Why shouldn't you do drug? Weedle makes you high. That's right. I got my line custom snipe of the night in. A green card. That's when I closed Minecraft to take a look at the stream. How do you buy the graded cards in the back? Very carefully. Listen to all these sound effects, man. If I had to make music, I'd like to make music for a video game. I think that'd be very fun. Okay, so here is a total of 8. Takes a while to unbox all this packaging. Whew. A lot of pop and electronic music these days are heavily video game influenced. Sure. Mister, put on some trap music. Mister, when's the Karen Large? Oh, right. We have the whole Karen thing, huh? You guys want to start that? We probably could start a special Karen Large. How should it be done? Should it be done in parts? Or should it be like one person takes the entire thing? All right, here we are. So 10 goes to the past. And then we'll do your dialgas right afterwards. All right. Sneep. Sneep. Get some sneeps in here. Shuckle Scrap says, do you know Rattle Pokemon? He's the guy who he was making YouTube videos and he noticed that the Logan Paul box was fake. Yeah, you did a good job, huh? So we're officially giving up on Karen. Rattle is my second dad, says Alex. Here's Alien. Huh. Wait, is that it? That's a ghost rare right there. What? All right, Matt Leon. I didn't even know what I was looking at for a minute. Beautiful. Wow, man. I like the centering on this one, too. Beautiful. Cyber Dragon. Let's zoom. Looks pretty neat. I like how if you tilt it just right, the whole card kind of goes blank, like that. And then if you tilt it correctly, it's almost like a 3D effect if you get the tilt right as well, right? So neat. What a great concept for the cards. And I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is clever to have designed that, and Pokemon should be doing stuff like this. They should be inventing really weird and interesting cards like this. I mean, this just feels like it's valuable. So great pull, Mr. Matt. All right, let's see what else. Okay, I'm going to guess, this is just my guess, I'm going to guess the rest of these are cold because there's no way you're about to run into another ghost rare right off the bat. And do you want all these hollows? I don't actually know what they're worth, but I think from now on, I'll start asking people if they want to keep their hollows. I think I always do. Actually, you know, now I remember, I always do have people keep their hollows when it comes to these because typically you don't pull a ghost rare, you know what I mean? Donate the hollows. I appreciate that. You know how much room this saves me on the table? Saves me hella room. Tons of room. Okay, there you go. You saw them all. In case one of them was like worth more than $1 or something. Doll hair. That is one doll hair. Wow, man. Hey, mister, could you please show the 2 slab Zards you have for sale? I believe one's 400 and one was 600. Oh, you're talking about something in this box, I think. Oh, wait, no, these are... Ooh, there's a $40 Japanese jungle picture. I might as well leave this out. I didn't realize he got taken down. I don't even know where those went, actually. They must have been moved around. All right, 10 Dialgas. You got it, man. 10 Dialgas. Do you have any other verse TCG? No, not really. Just Pokemons. I like Pokemons. Did you get to keep Karen's money? I haven't really challenged Karen or anything in the dispute. Like, I didn't tell PayPal. My response to PayPal was actually that I have not shipped the items. That's what I said in mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. See, now I can't count. I'm getting distracted. We only need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we go. So with the Karen's cards, I don't want to cause any kind of fuss for PayPal. I don't want to give them any reason to be like, oh man, this guy's giving us a headache. And I hadn't shipped any of Karen's items. I just told them, in my message in the dispute, I just told PayPal, I said, Karen here claims that it's a security issue and that he's fixing it. Let me know if that's not true. And I said, the product has not shipped. And that's about all I said. So I don't know how PayPal's handling it, but more likely than not, PayPal's probably just going to refund Karen's money to presumably a stolen credit card or something. I don't know. And then I'm just going to sell those cards anyways. A Ghost Rare was pulled. I think it's a good round. And next time I just won't do business that way. You know, I had a gut instinct not to open that round. Remember that? I was like, I don't think I should open this. Who remembers that? So my gut was right not to open that for Karen. It was a stupid thing to do. And next time I just won't do it. Next time I'll just be like, that is a suspiciously large order for your first order. And we'll have to say no to that. Regikigos. Wow. Especially, I think, for an international order, too. You were asking them to do a smaller order for their first order. Yeah. So in the future, I'm just going to probably refund it. I'll be like, I'd like to sell all these cards, but I know... And you know, there were so many flags. It was a large international order, person I've never met, person who doesn't even talk to me in chat, and... it just stunk of problems. The fact that they had a certain address, but they were telling me to ship to a different address, I was like, that's not right. You know what I mean? Like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. Yeah, so this address claims I'm in Germany, but you're going to ship to the Netherlands. It's like, are you sure? New bag for Mr. Matt. Didn't have a YouTube account. That's precisely right. So the fact that Karen had to start a new YouTube account to talk to us was also another red flag for the issue. And yeah, I should have been paying attention to all of that. And I was. But I was like, maybe all this is just coincidence and I'm too worried about it. But, you know, it's all going to work out. And we've learned. That's why you can't trust people, you know. It's just always some crummy person out there. Just someone trying to get free cards. 14 spot Karen. Winner takes all. The Karen large. So hold on. All right. So this is for Matt Leon. Congratulations, Matt, on your very hot pull. I would, by the way, be happy to grade that card. I like grading the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's fun. I like the way they look. Cash is king, mister, says Carl Wolf. Well, I mean, the order cleared. Okay, so the money was in my account, but some sort of chargeback was processed the moment we were done opening them. Next up, we've got Emiliano Arala with a really large order. Damn it, Emiliano, he orders a box of Ghost of the Past right after we pulled a Ghost Rare. I'm afraid I have to do this. Dang it, I wish that Ghost Rare could split in two so I could give you both one. But I'm afraid I do have to do this. I got to open this box for you. That is a noof. Both you and Matt Leon ordered in the same refresh. In fact, Matt only ordered 2 minutes ahead of you, Mr. Emiliano, and he got that Ghost Rare. I feel really bad. But who knows? Maybe a second ghost rare? I don't feel like you'll get another ghost rare. I feel like they're too rare for that. He does also want 8 Brothers of Legend. So maybe he can pull a Starlight rare. Still a chance for something like that to go down. Pika Slab bot. Good old Pikachu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just pulled a Japanese Dragonite from Fossil. Nice. Please tell me you're still taking orders. All right, quick, place that order. Place that order real fast, but then we're going to call no more orders, okay? 6 We Cross Glowing. You got it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it, says Johnny. You got it, Johnny. All right, almost done here. What do we got? We got 4 of them. Oh, this is Rent-A-Girlfriend. How did this Rent-A-Girlfriend get over here? It looks just like We Cross. Has the same colored box. I'm almost out of We Cross Glowing, finally. We've got just 2 boxes of it left. Would be interested in one of those Zarbs. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, they're like the first thing to sell, always. All I'd have to do is set them on the table and they'd be sold in like one stream. All of them. I kind of hate that feeling because it feels like then I have nothing cool to offer anyone anymore. Karen Large would be the best large. So 6 We Cross and 8 Classic Collection. Classic Collection's going to be Diggies, right? Let's grab them. You got it, man. Let's see where this goes. I'm interested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, that's a lot of cards. That is a large order. You just opened tons and tons of cards. Let's start with the Ghost from the Past. And the Brothers of Legend. This music is way too good. All right. So in Brothers of Legend, they all have like secret rares in the back of every pack. And we're looking for particular secret rares. And then most importantly, we're looking for Starlight rares, which is when the whole card looks like a secret rare, right? How's it going, Stat? Stat, we're getting ready to call no more orders, okay? So, so I guess I need to say no more orders. Starving Venomy Dragon. That's because we are at the 3-hour mark, and I need to be heading off to bed. I need to wake up. I need to wake up in time tomorrow to be able to host the daytime stream. And I got tons of shipping. Opus 14, mister. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You also ordered 4 Opus 14s, so I'll be grabbing those as well. Here you go. Your Brothers of Legend looked okay, but no Starlight in there. There we go. And let's open up your Ghost Rares. We have... That's a cold pack. If another Ghost Rare popped out here, that would really be the craziest thing we've ever seen. Mister, don't sleep. No, I gotta sleep. Can you sing us a goodbye song? Yeah. Actually, I have a favorite kind of like goodbye song kind of song. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. If I played it, it would trigger copyright right away. It's called... I don't remember the name of it. It's called like Right Beside You or something like that. I play it for my wife and she gets all emotional. Here we are. As soon as I was Jiping to buy 5 cases of Evo. All right. So nothing wild in the Yu-Gi-Oh round. Let's get those 4 packs of Final Fantasy. There we go. The song is written by Edward Bear. I remember now. I believe it's Edward Bear. Gosh, you think you remember and then you forget. I haven't heard it in a while, actually. The Bear in the Big Blue House goodbye song. A new study shows that sleeping is bad for you and you should drink nothing. What? Sleep. All right. And we'll sneak this up. Just before you end the stream, I got another spot for the pack break. That's not a problem. Yeah, we can definitely toss you in there. Sleep. Hopefully it's a good pack too, right? What do you think the worst potential pull is out of that set? Worst pull would be Hitmonlee? I can't think of it. What's worse than Hitmonlee in the fossil set? Ditto. Oh, you're right. Ditto. Yeah, he sucks. Ditto sucks. All right, what do we got? So we're in your classic collection pulls right now. Looking for a fancy full art to come out. Oh, that's a secret rare. Okay, I was going to say, I noticed right away that this was textured. And we'll slide that in there. Yep, it says secret rare on that corner. Ooh, Machine Dramon. He's like a machine. Says right in his name. Okay, let's see what else. Cold. 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 And War Greymon. All right, other than the secret rares, a little bit of a cold round. But I don't see the secrets very often, so I think that's pretty good, right? It's got to be good. And we'll split this into 2 sleeves. What we'll do. Who's this? Pale Draymon? They all got to have Mon at the end of their name. I feel like that's really restricting for them, and they shouldn't have done that. Boop. Okay, now we've also got your glowing divas with all the sexy ladies in it. These were really fun when I first introduced them to the channel. People loved them. All right, we've got Zhao Yun, Blessed General. Here's Rama. Do Pride Parade sell Pokemon? If so, I'm there. Green Gas type Ainz. Sirius, Natural Planet. Holy. Looking for a rare one in here, though. Here's Servant Number. Oh, and that's going to be the end of those. Okay, we're about to move on to Final Fantasy. Oh. Chuck that to the side, and let's take a quick look at these. CCCRL. I guess we'll put this one in the front. Zhao Yun, Blessed General. Dude, she looks like she's 10. Chat sleepy, says Alex. Yeah, I mean, we're up pretty late. It's 3 a.m. Let's see what we got. White Mage. Oh, my God. Goblin. We got Bard. And Prish. So pack number 1 is Bard. All right, these aren't like first base set packs. Why am I being so careful with the front cards? We got Yo-Man. Okay, Yo-Man. Who's going to see the last Jurassic World the night it comes out? Good question. Here's Jesse. Jesse James. Saw something funny, Alex, so we can laugh. Think we can say something. And Ritz. All right. That's going to be Ritz. I was a Zared, says Jerkon. Come on, man. My phone is on 1%. Hurry. Thanks so much, Mr. Emiliano. I really appreciate it. Wish we could have pulled you like some super crazy pull. I think the best pull that I saw was the secret rare coming out of your Digimons. What is the giveaway tonight? I just watched the new Jurassic World a few hours ago. It's a must-see. Nicholas De La Garza says second entry for the pack break. No problem, Mr. Nicholas. All right, remember, no more orders, guys. We're all wrapping up. There we go. All right, we're refreshing. Man, I'm tired. 3 a.m. I'm blinking. I'm Abe Blinken. That was a cool song. What? Everyone like ordered like all at the same time right at the end. Actually, Michael Cahal places his order, and then there's like 4 more orders afterwards. So he wants 2 live customs. Let's see what you got. Let's just bowl through these. No problem. 2 cold ones. I shouldn't complain about getting business. It's really nice of you guys, actually. So, Michael, that's cold. I'm sorry, man. We do get another Mr. Emiliano order. He says 7 bulk grades. All right, you got it, man. Let's start finding all these cards. War Greymon Full Art, huh? So you probably wouldn't have picked cards from the bag we just created. Let's read it. War Greymon Full Art. Tentamon promo card. Foot Girl Full Art. Cat Police Full Art Hololive, Arcana Triumph Joker from King's Court, and Shantola from Opus 4, and Trico from Crystal Guardians. Oh dear. Let's see if we can find these. Here's the Foot Girl, Cat Police, Tentamon, Trico, Shantoto, Arcana Triumph Joker, War Greymon Full Art. Oh yeah, that's this one. That's the promo. Whoa, we might have just all found. They might have all been in one bag. Hold on. How many of them was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was all of them right there. How about that? Mistress, your grading guy here. Not yet. He will show up in June 23rd is what he said. June 23rd, which is still kind of a ways away. So it's just me for now. And I'm going to stay on top of the express grades and whittle away at the bulk grades. And when he arrives, we'll begin training him. Now, he doesn't do any of the grading. He will only be doing the encapsulating, which is basically it's 2 of the steps. He'll be creating labels, and he'll be putting your card into the plastic and operating the sonic welder. But I'll be handing out the grades myself. And he won't be allowed to do all the grade. He won't be allowed to do all the encapsulation. Certain encapsulations a little more complicated. So he won't be allowed to do all of it, just real easy ones. I'm ready to move to Missouri. Yeah? It's okay out here. I was watching a show, didn't realize he was live. You know, my wife and I were talking once again today about where in the world should we move. And, man, it is hard to make an argument to move anywhere. Seems like the best thing you can do is live cheap and put all your money into an investment so you can retire young. That seems like the thing that would make you the most happy is early retirement, not having a particular house in a particular state. So, there we go. Tentamon. Here's Cat Police. I don't know. I wonder if I like visited California, I would be like, this is so much better than where I live that I can't help but move. You know what I mean? But I suspect I wouldn't feel that way. I suspect I'd be like, ooh, this is very expensive. And I'd have no way to build wealth if I was paying this much to live here. You know what I mean? Whew, Mr. Emiliano. How about that, man? We picked those cards out real fast. Look at that, everybody. Texas, baby. Come to California. Here's Tentamon. Crystal Guardians Trico. Wow, dude. Looks great. Shantoto is a legendary holo, by the way. Arcana Triumph Joker. And War Greymon's looking nice, too. He was a promo, huh? Cool. I'm going to place these in a bag. Road trip to every state? Yeah. Road trips don't do a state justice, though. I feel like you really need to settle down in a state and spend some time understanding what it has to offer. Have you been to Canada? I have not. I hear it's lovely. But I also hear it's kind of expensive. The housing market in your country is apparently very, very, very high right now. I don't know if I'd move to Canada. I don't have anything against it. I just feel like it's not a big enough of a change So if it's not a big enough of a change, then why would I go through all the paperwork and trouble of like trying to move from one country to another country? It just seems like it's unnecessary work. All right, cool. So now we've got Dylan Jones. He says Pikachu Jungle Slab. Thanks, Dylan. Here you go. Like moving to Texas as well. It's kind of like if Texas doesn't really offer a much higher quality of life than I already have, seems like it would just be a lot of effort to move, doesn't it? Come to Australia and pay some of the highest taxes in the world. Whew. That just sounds so awful. Mario Quintana says, to Hololive, not Australia. Australia sounds fine. High taxes sounds awful. I don't know how people put up with it. Wow, a Sunday night stream? Yes, Amanda, but we're wrapping up, I'm afraid. No more orders. Arizona is hot, but I like it, says Scott. I've heard it's a dry heat, though. In Missouri, we get pretty hot, too, sometimes. And it's a wet heat. Very sticky and moist. And it will drive you insane. Like a fog in the air. All right. So, Mr. Mario Quintana, whoop. No crazy luck in that round. Why didn't you take any days off? Your doctor says not to do that. I don't know, Amanda, because I'm crazy. I honestly couldn't tell you, because I'm crazy to get back to work. I got goals. I want stuff. I want to move to an even larger home. That's why. I want even more Pokemon cards. That's why. I got to entertain you guys and then go buy a Pokemon. Jonathan Ceruzzi, first time opening Astro Radiance. I'll take 8 packs. I need a new bag. Jonathan Ceruzzi. All right. I did tell you to place an order, didn't I? I shouldn't. I'm such a goof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. All right. Well, this has been a successful stream. Mister, you should build your own Pokemon Center. I'm doing it. I'm building a new Pokemon Center. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate all the business, everyone, all the support. Hanging out, talking with us about fun subjects. We like to talk all the time. There we go. Mr. Screw the Lake, come live on the beach in California. Yeah, maybe. Here's Machamp VMAX. I own a lake house with the dock, so I'm on the water. I've waterfront property here in Missouri. I don't think I could afford that in California. I think it's so expensive I'd be priced out. So I could move probably to a home in California, but I couldn't tell you if the quality of life would go up or if it go down, because I suspect it could go down, actually. I seen it. It's beautiful. Here's Hisuian Sneasler. Callie is calling. If you moved, would you still sell Pokemon cards? Well, yeah. Not going to stop enjoying Pokemon cards because I moved. Here's Sneasler. And Lilligant. Nice. I would wait a couple years. Housing market sucks, high interest rates, and inflation. Wait until the economy doesn't suck. Donate the hollow, says Johnny C. Oh, thanks, man. Hell yeah, prices would be going up, but we would still butt. We're still butt? What are we doing? Butt stuff? Let's grab you a fresh bag. There we go. We would still buy. No, I mean, the prices would remain the same. The prices aren't really based off of, which state I live in. A little more complicated than that. All right, Jonathan Ceruzzi. Ultimately, I'd probably make a little less money if I was paying a higher state tax, which I think I would. All right, that goes in the John box. Woohoo! Thanks, mister. Not bad pulls for my first time opening this set. Hey, man, we'll get you the Super Hyper Omega Gold card next time. Sound good? I'll do a last refresh, make sure there's no stragglers, and then we are all done for the night. But don't go anywhere. We still got to do the giveaways. So these cards were generously donated by Kyle Hazard to one of you guys tonight. And that's very cool of him, is Salinity. And let's see. Let's go ahead and open this. We're going to jump down to the giveaway channels. Here we are. Let me go ahead and clone one. Oops. There is no state tax in Texas. Yeah, each state has like their own complicated mix of like state tax, property tax, cost of living in general. So it's different in every state. So how many people we got? 200 people? Wow. So I'll make the giveaway 1 in 150. And now I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Boy, I'm sleepy, guys. Let me get the random number generator ready. Set to 150. There we go. All right, you guys have a minute or two to jump into the giveaway channel. Yeah, there's a lot of places to move. You can move all over the country, really. I told my wife the very best place to move, the very best house to buy, is whichever house is going to appreciate the most in value, you know? And that's the truth. So if I had a magic crystal ball and I could just move to the house that's changing in price the quickest, I would go do that. And I wouldn't really care where it's at too much. Maybe I would a little bit. But I'm still pretty young and I'm trying to build wealth. So it seems like that would be the smartest move. Turn this down a little bit. Build your own house. A lot cheaper, says Brett. Maybe. If it was a lot cheaper, then everyone would be doing it, right? And then it wouldn't be cheaper. So it's all in balance. Alex says, I'm going to win. Yeah, but the house I own out here is done fairly well. It has appreciated in value about 20% is what I calculated. So I calculated how much it's gone up. It's slightly more. It's about 22% actually. So according to Zillow, using price comps, the value of this house has gone up 22% in 1 year. And that's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I've lived through many recessions. I'm a mortgage broker in California, and I've seen many markets. Yeah, what's your opinion on the market? Waiting for you guys. You guys got a little bit of time to make your guess. Market here is up 40%. Right, well, that's true if you go back one more year where I live. So if you go back 2 years, everything's up 40%. Right, so in 1 year, this house is up 22%. In 2 years, it's up like 40%. You paid about $500K, so it's gone up by about $100K. Yeah, that's correct. So we bought it at about $500,000, and Zillow currently lists it at about $120,000. Well, it was like $127,000, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's genuine too, because there's been all the real estate agents that we talked to when we went shopping. They said they can barely find lake houses to sell. Everyone's racing to grab one of the lake houses that actually have the docks. I think year to date in my area is 37%. Yeah, very cool, man. It's blown out. In California, it's supply and demand, and we pay for the weather, so gas and everything is high, and not to mention, we don't shovel snow. Well, I don't really shovel snow either. In Missouri, we don't get heavy amounts of snow, and even when we do, it's really not a big deal. So we don't get we don't get crazy snow. I think you got to go further north. Yeah, we're in southern Missouri, basically. How much over asking did you pay? I think it was over asking by about 40,000. Yeah, so we had to place a big over asking price because back when we were trying to buy the house, we missed out on about 8 houses, I think. There were about 8 houses we tried to get, and each time, there were guys who were just moving in with straight up cash, and they would just immediately buy the house with cash. And so every time we found a house we liked, somebody else would just immediately buy it. So to get this house, we had to bid over asking, and we had to do that within a few hours of them listing the house. So it was a wild, wild ride. It was real tough to get a house. All right, I'm closing down the daily giveaway channel. Give me a moment. Boop. So now it's invisible. And let's find out who won. Grab the camera here. 131. I'm going to move into a cardboard house. All right, let's do a search for 131. Nobody had 131. Let's try 130. Let's try 129, 128, 127. There we go. Mr. Breaks had 127. Oh, but Breaks guessed twice. I can actually see it right here. I'm sorry, Breaks. So that would be considered cheating. You only get one guess. So we're going to skip past 120 to 126, 125, 124, 123, 121, 120. There we go. So after that, we have Tech 11 Brazer, who guessed 120. Let me jump up to his guess. He is a member of Pokestan, so he probably knows not to make multiple guesses, but we'll check anyway since we are supposed to always check. And he did. He only guessed one time. Very good, Mr. Tech. I'll write you down as winner. Sweet. Mario Quintana. I didn't know that was your name. Nice. So these go to Mr. Mario Quintana. What a lucky night. The expensive houses always sell because there's always going to be the successful and in demand. You always buy upscale, better schools, better everything. Yeah, definitely. You know, it just reminds you that there's so much money out there and it's not yours. Yep. A lot of older people with money. Some young people with money too, right? There's only so much lake to build on. Oh, yeah, referring to Lake of the Ozark. Well, it's an awfully large lake, so you'd be surprised. But yeah, people want to nab up those lake houses. What we have in Lake of the Ozarks is a unique lifestyle where you have the dock attached to your back door, basically. So you can step out onto your back porch, walk down to the water, and jump in during the summer. You can just jump in. It's like, it's really nice, actually. And then there's just a billion boats, dude, and everyone can hook their boat up to their dock. So that's it's like a lifestyle basically, but not entirely either because during the wintertime it gets too cold to do stuff on the dock. So for the wintertime, you just got nothing to do. And then all of a sudden it kind of flips. All of a sudden, Lake of the Ozarks is boring because then it just becomes rural Missouri. You're like, I'm in Missouri and there's nothing to do but go to Walmart and Target, you know? So yeah, there's downside. Summertime's amazing though. Really like summertime out here. Again, my wife and I have talked about potentially buying another home near the city of St. Louis so that we have a St. Louis winter home, Lake of the Ozarks summer home. We've thought about living that way. I'm from the Boston Mountain area of the Ozarks. Great scenery. Your logo reminds me of Jigsaw. Does it? I want to play a game. All right, guys. I want to play a game of Go to Sleep. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. We will be back on tomorrow, okay? Lunchtime Monday. See you there.